All right, let's get into it, guys.
This live stream may contain mature material some viewers might not find suitable.
What up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? It is the 4th of February, 2026, and you already know it's the Level 99 live stream. We're hot. We're high. Big ups, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. How's everybody doing? And no, I am not ICS. I wouldn't want to ever claim that. How's everybody doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're happy, healthy, and hydrated. And to that end, let me just get one thing out of the way. I'm going to front load all of the trauma dumping, and then we're going to have a good time. These past couple of days, like in my head, I haven't been really doing too good, and it just happens. It's the seasons. I know this too will pass. I've seen this so many times before. I recognize what it is. And the best thing that I can do is just stay away from everyone and everything. However, another thing of it is, when you guys come and hang out with me on the streams, it really does mean a lot. When you guys reach out to me behind the scenes to make sure that everything's okay, I really do appreciate that. And the thing of it is, man, just everything feels like it's shit right now. Just so much, like there's nothing to look forward to. There's no future. There's no future. It just seems so pointless to be doing anything. And it pisses me off. I just see the world around me, and I see the people, and I just see how terrible and miserable everything is. And it's just been so overwhelming. And I feel like also being snowed in and having everything being so fucking cold doesn't help either. And so I think it's just been a combination of a lot of things, and I'm going to just keep it very, very brief. This morning I had a stream. I didn't even get a half hour into it. I just had to turn the shit off. I just was not feeling it. And the thing of it was, like, I feel like in that moment, I definitely could have been a lot worse, because thank God that we watched these fucking locales, bro. Thank God. Because now I could just turn that strife that is like kicking around in my head right now and direct it. And then direct it at these fucking idiots on the internet and not you guys. And I felt like earlier today I was just about to be that kind of way, and I don't want to do that, because I absolutely adore and appreciate all of you guys coming through and having a good time with me. So I got some stuff done behind the scenes, and I actually had a very productive day. So at the end of the day, I feel like everything kind of worked out for the best. But I recognized the seriousness of what was going on, and I decided that what I was doing currently was not working, so I needed to pivot and do something else. And I know that a lot of the times we all kind of get into our own heads and our own feelings for a little bit, and it just seems like, in my experience, if I outwardly try to express how I feel in those weak and vulnerable moments, it never works out the way I think it does. So if you guys are also experiencing that type of headspace and feeling some kind of way, in my experience, the best way to push forward through it is to just remain still. Just keep your calm and keep stillness in your mind. There's going to be waves. It's going to be ebbs and flows, but I'm kind of glad and I'm kind of proud of how I managed to keep all of that shit at arm's length and not let it affect me. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not going to dwell on it. But I have not found my peace. And I've spent the entire day thinking about even if I was going to do this, and then the Asmongold stuff happened. So I want you guys to know that we're going to do it big, like we always do. It's only the best around here. The best. And I also thought about this too right before I went live. I was saying to myself that, I feel like the only way to push through it, besides making sure that it doesn't affect you in an outward way, to be a spectacle on the internet like DSP usually is to look at the things that you do have rather than the things that you don't have. And I am blessed to be able to say that I had a delicious home-cooked meal, and I could retire to the quarters and fire everything up and show you all of the new tricks that I have here on the channel. If you notice, I have a little audio reaction style thing with my little floating PNG tuber over here. I'm really proud of that. And I've been doing a lot of tweaking behind the scenes, not like PWR style, but essentially trying to make this production something worth watching and something that you guys find of value. And I take a lot of pride in that. And I do feel like I am motivated by spite a lot of the times. And so when I see, I'm motivated by spite. When I see something that I want to get done, like I will diligently figure out ways to get it done. And I may hit my head up against that wall for a little bit, but eventually I figure it out, and then it becomes easy, and then it just becomes just another thing that if I just applied myself to, then I would see it through. So let's get it go. Rope Soldier, thank you. Anissa, thank you also, by the way. Demons are running amok. Stay on your own lane. Don't worry about you cannot control. You know what? And you guys have always, it's all jokes around here. It's all jokes around here. We like to, say our piece about these lolcows. And I do believe, like I said before, that watching these lolcows actually gives me a proper perspective because, I've said this on many streams before this. Sometimes I do find myself acting like a DSP or acting like a PWR, and then I check myself. I'm like, no, wait, this is a thing that DSP would say, or this would be a thing that PWR would think. So, do have to give the lowercase dub where appropriate. No more abuse. I think Misogynist has it right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to split the part right here, guys. Thank you for letting me vent a little bit. Now, I feel like I do feel a lot better letting it all out there. Now, I've gone from bottling all up and then letting it all out, and now I'm going to cringe at my past self, going, why the fuck did I even find myself in that position mentally? And, it's, again, I've seen this before. This too will pass. This is a cathartic expression that I am experiencing right here. And, let's do it. And welcome right off the jump, Misogynist, with the gifted sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, Misogynist. And congratulations, Boba the Fat. It's only the best around here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this production. I appreciate it. Misogynist, all the more now, and especially over on Kick. We're hot. Big ups, everybody. Everyone is streaming right now. It's a Gundam Lord, the casino. In about half an hour, we are eating a good chat, and this is true. Yes, that is true. Tonight, let's go ahead and get right on into it. You can call this the Kino Casino pre-show because Asmongold just snaked the King Snake. Holy shit. What? What the fuck? But before we go a second farther, let me go ahead and just add this total to the green room goal that we have going on over here. Thank you so much, Misogynist. I'm looking for a more eloquent solution, but I have not found one yet. But I am looking behind the scenes to make this production that much more seamless. So thank you guys for being so patient. And behold, the playlist! Dollar Van over on the YouTube product. Does your penis up for the Asmongold? Well, I am, ladies and gentlemen, Duty Streams, of course, with the hot off the presses clip. Let's go ahead and enjoy together.
$14,000 updo Doritos?
What if I make a clip channel and I call it Only the Best Clips? Okay? Let me tell me if your penises would be up for this. Let's just say I make a Only the Best Clips YouTube channel. And essentially all I do is take Duty's clips as he uploads them, rips them, put my own intro on it, and then put it on that channel.
Damn, that's a lot. What's this?
So behind the scenes, here's some behind the scenes updates. Best friends Asmongold and DSP are having a little scuff up because DSP is getting some live stream fail notoriety. He has breached the vortex and he's now been touched by the normies. Dicksuck47, who I have reservations. I believe the Kirby profile picture leads me to believe that maybe Dicksuck47 is cerulean, perhaps. Fort Worth Ray says, do that specifically. Duty's non-tent. Well, you see, I would make it transformative, of course. I would have an intro and an outro. You know.
43-year-old man cries about being featured on livestream fails after complaining about only receiving $20 for playing a video game for 3 hours and it goes viral.
Damn! That's double duty. Is that touching the poop?
This is the original video. Okay, I get it.
Young Skull King, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
All right, is there anything else about this? No. Okay. All right. So let's watch the first one. A 43-year-old man complains about receiving $20 in donations after playing.
Reddit found Unk again. He's still at it, bros. Duty barely qualifies as transformative. No editing, no commentary. True.
For 3 hours. I only got $20 of support. That's not an exaggeration. Okay, let's see it.
Essentially, I had the best session of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 I've ever had.
Right.
Is this a memology edit?
My own teammate. Shot my own teammate in the back of the head.
Is this the best one? Is this his best?
Oh my god. Every
Is that
single match, I was in like the top 3.
The top 3 what? Deaths or?
Oh my god.
Oh.
And I had a positive kill-death ratio. I don't even want to look at my kill-death ratio because I know it's terrible. I know I'm doing all sometimes.
Oh, so this is like a reverse revisionist history. Okay, got it.
Oof. Phil, how does it feel? How does it feel? You just what is the et what is the Caesar thing? Et like you two, you know? Et
I had 2 times, almost 3 times kill-death ratio. I was absolutely positively tearing it up today.
Tearing it up.
Tearing it up. Oh. I don't know. I don't measure my he's measuring his e-penis for everybody. Like, obviously this is coming from a place of vulnerability because, you know, why would you even consider that like something to be boastful about?
Oh.
At 2 brute? Yes, thank you.
I killed that guy. It's pretty good.
Ooh, Yuna out here with the recommendation. Only locale clips. Do you think DSP is gonna like cuss him out on Twitter again for another interview? Ed 2 has been gold.
Okay, got it.
Damn it! No, damn it! Oh, I have the perfect idea now for a thumbnail. I'm gonna do it as we're watching. I can do this.
What an idiot. Yo, he walked right by me.
Yo! I hate when he says yo. White boy says yo.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Y'all have watched me play Battlefield. Like, I really can't be talking shit. I just can't be. I cannot be.
He shot some bots and thought he was John Wick.
It's funny.
Zoomer Dylan, welcome.
Shit.
Home.
Here, I gotta move. My
You're
mouse
better?
hit the side, and
I don't know.
But even when I was swapping to my
I'm pretty
alternate, my
bad.
handgun to do that daily challenge, when I was trying to do things, just basically everything was
Yeah.
kicking ass. Seriously.
Like everything was kicking ass,
You
bro.
say you did well in Battlefield?
my God.
Wow.
I can't see.
Hey. Look here, listen. We're hot. We're hot for a NASA, bro. We're hot for a NASA, bro. We're gonna take her away from all this. What? Well, I'm not.
Oh my God, that guy's just spraying and it wouldn't show his name, so I couldn't aim for him. I was just going crazy. And the thing is, people that were there were
Yeah.
cheering.
Skynet will target Phil first with all the bots he slaughtered. Rope. Remember, I was having kind of like a little existential. I was having a little existential crisis, and no, it wasn't the earlier stream. It was the last stream, I think, the last chill stream that we had. And I was talking about how AI had a social media network, and they were talking about building their own secret language so that they could speak to each other away from human intervention. Well, come to find out, it was all a fucking lie. And I'm a fucking idiot for even like entertaining the idea that this shit was real, bro. So what's to think that anything we're doing here is real anymore, bro?
For me, and we're like, yeah, good job.
Good job,
The
good
attendance
job,
was
Phil.
good. But during the entire time I
So you
played
had
Call of
good
Duty, that was
viewers.
3 hours.
You know what? And I should have. I let my stupid fucking emotions get. You know, I always talk about media literacy, guys. I feel more pissed off that I kind of fell for it. That like I felt emotionally attached to this story, so much so that I was going down roads in my mind saying, all right, well, if the AI decides to, you know, just fire some off and just start a little nuclear winter at our expense, you know, so they, because you know the first thing AI is going to do when they figure it out, they're going to figure it out and they're going to be like, humans fucking suck. And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I welcome the AI overlords. I hope they see my algorithm and they go, brother, I think this one's all right. We could let them live in the pods. Put them in the pod. You've been watching Terminator movie, like it's probably not going to happen in our lifetimes. I mean, we're all kind of elder millennial-ishes, but brother, okay, yeah, I was a roller coaster of emotions. I was kind of shook. I was like, you know, thinking, oh God, turn off all of your AI stuff on your phones. I mean, you still got a surveillance state coming after you for any indiscriminate reason. You got a lot of people getting more access to your data. I mean, no matter what, your privacy is going to be the most valuable currency in the future. All right, all of that still stands, but to the idea that there was a Reddit style page where all of these AIs were talking to each other, no, that was no. It was all just a big ruse. It was fake. It was phony.
A long time.
A Black Ops 7 today.
But AI is AI.
Like $20 of support.
Isn't it crazy too how like when I'm going back through the archives, I have all of PWR shit archived. It's a year's worth of his fucking content, bro. And I'm editing through it and I'm pushing it out there. Hey, can we just do something real quick? I'm going to take a little detour here. This is going to be a little ad break. Guys, can we get this video, only the best parts before the Keno Casino PWR was broke, to 1K views? Can we just do that? Can we put some comments in there? Can we get some hype? Can we let people know it's a Keno Casino, only the best parts? And I was trying to stay away from clipping the Keno Casino, but they said it was cool as long as it wasn't Duty doing it. So, you know, I'm just going to take consent is consent, baby. We're huge about consent around here.
Wow.
Oh, and like all of this that I'm saying too about the phones sending algorithmic AI information about you to its servers. It's been going on ever since Google started, bro. So Facebook, Google, Instagram, Meta, it already has all of your shit. But like recently, they changed the terms of service. And I've been getting a lot of videos, a lot of short form videos talking about you need to disable these things on your phone in order to have some semblance of privacy. And that's just, you know, to think that they stuff it behind a whole bunch of menus and you have to do a lot of digging. They don't want you to opt out. So the fact that they're trying to keep you in there and not trick you, but they make it very difficult, like you're not going to be able to do it by accident. I've been intending on trying to download all of my information and just nuke everything. It makes it so difficult.
Wow. That's fucked up, guys.
I think the issue with Duty was he was throwing up clips while they were effing live. Yes.
Not donating.
Shout out to Duty too. We're watching the video. Thank you.
He played Call of Duty for you for
Here's the thing of it though. I was out driving in rush hour traffic when this shit went down. I didn't see it. I'm watching this first time with you guys. I don't know how many times you guys have seen it so far, but this is my first time seeing it, and that was actually the thing that was like, I gotta jump online and talk about this, and I know I gotta find the clip. Where am I gonna be able to find the clip? I know Duty's ass is gonna have it, so here we all are.
And he only got $20? That's like $8 an hour. No, that's lower than $7 an hour.
Damn!
You want him to work for under...
When everyone's info is out there, nobody will dare use it lest they themselves be exposed.
This is fucking ridiculous, Scott.
This is true. I look at the Turkey Tom situation. For that week or however long it was when these people decided to start saying some things and start putting some dirt on Turkey Tom's name. And then only to come find out that like after a while, after they all said what they had to say, he came back with the receipts and was like, all right, bet, say less, and completely turned the shit on him. Again, this is just my pedestrian view of that situation, but it just seems like, bros, the best thing to do is just if you give your enemies enough rope, they end up hanging themselves. Am I right?
I mean, this is basically theft.
That's not an exaggeration. It was like
mutually assured destruction. Yes. Oh, and we have an update. Rope says the casino is cool with Duty again. Only Duty can clip them now. DS Pikachu was crying about that? Oh. Well, I'm gonna still clip it, though. DS Pikachu out here with, like, tens of thousands of views of straight ripping the Kino. Like, I go to DS Pikachu for most of the Kino Casino clips because, unfortunately, and this is just actual factual truth, and this is part of my sales pitch, it takes the actual Kino Casino channel too long to get the clips up. If, they wanted to make sure that they cornered the YouTube market, they would want to have somebody on the team. I don't know who does their clips. It might be Andy, from what I understand. They just, they make the money. Again, yes, this is business. You want to have somebody that will be, watching the product already, knows the lay of the land when it comes to this kind of stuff, and then just just outsource the clipping. It's called the clip farm. You become a clip chimp. It's true.
3 hours of gameplay, $20 of support.
3 hours.
DS Pikachu did do a better job. Yes.
Jesus God.
Mutually assured K-ops.
This is bad. He's gay. Can you please dono him?
DSP has blocked him on Discord, says Anissa, but who though? And now he has drunk crying on Jin. He will write a love letter to LTG saying sorry. He's getting it from all sides, bro. Flaked is the guy that does clips. Narkill, you son of a bitch.
Welcome home.
I'm happy for Flaked, but, I'll be there. I'm on the bench, bro. I'm on the bench. Can I tell you guys how fucking in my own head I was these past couple of days? I considered for 1 second to actually take up ReviewTechUSA on his video editing.
You're a fucking bitch, hope you know that shit.
He made a little post on Facebook about it. Somebody captured it and put it on their Twitter. And I legitimately had a thought in my head. I was like, I could do clipping for ReviewTechUSA and probably get a stack or two out of it. And probably get a stack or two out of it. I even posed the question to the internet. ReviewTechUSA doesn't pay his editors. Exactly. Like, and then I had that eureka moment where I was like, no. What happened to the last one? And what happened to the one before? Why is he looking for a new one, you know? So, again, like, when I first started doing all this freelance graphic design stuff, I was scared to death. I was scared to death to ask for the money. Now I'm like, fuck you, pay me, Mr. 305 worldwide, baby. I've worked through that. I gotten used to it, and now I insist. And especially when it comes to a ReviewTechUSA, I would just say straight up, hey man, I clip you. I think I do a good job. I think I know exactly the type of stuff that you're looking for. But the thing of it is, bros, I don't want nothing to do with anything ReviewTechUSA. He just seems like so nuclear, bro. I'm watching Fallout right now. Season 2 is excellent. Y'all should catch it if you haven't done so already. ReviewTechUSA, man, is like nuclear heat, and just the radiation that he gives off is going to get everybody around him sick.
Stop streaming and keep giving content.
Talent costs, yeah. I'm big ticket, baby.
I've thought about running experiments on streamers, like mid-level and like small streamers, and finding different ways to like fuck with their head.
Oh, Detective Detractor, you said something earlier. I apologize. It's wild that DSP does not realize if he worked a full-time job while streaming, it would greatly lower his financial risk assessment. It would lower his insurance and allow the dents to refill their coffers to contribute. Well, let me tell you this, my friend. The job market fucking sucks. Ask me why I know. Ask me how I know. It's rough out here, bros. Like, if you see me on Twitter, I am spamming, bro. I'm spamming the emote. I am open for work if you guys need any type of editing done, graphic design work done. I feel like one of those fucking kick bots. These fucking sluts out here with the same like Sports Center emblem style, Adobe Illustrator, thick, bold ass line style logos, like, hey, friend, your channel's cool, but it would do a lot better if it had a picture of you vectorized holding a controller, right? Marco, only because you said so. Brother. I'm not touching any of that because Cyrax out here, brother. Cyrax out here, brother. He's getting the nuclear heat too. He's getting that nuclear heat too. Fort Worth Rays says, I actually love season 1, but yeah, season 2 is dope. Haven't watched the finale yet. I am 5 episodes in. I'm 5 episodes in. I'm not even going to say any story beats, but I'm at one part where I was just like, oh, this is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. So glad you had a job. Good call. Thank you. Future Retro Gamer, welcome home.
Welcome home.
My apologies, guys. I am disassociating. Okay? That's how I cope. I disassociate a lot, so I'm not ignoring you, I swear. Detective Detractor says, for commissions, what would be the best way to contact me? Just hit me with the DM. I'm on X. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to drop my email. My business email. So if anybody wants to reach out for anything, yeah, I can't sit here and start saying, hey, I'm so great at graphic design. I don't even got my connections right here. So yes, do send me an email.
And then manipulate their psychology.
Look, misogynist, you know what? Kicking off the stream with the gifted sub. That means a lot.
That a person. So this is like an idea that I had. Okay.
Fuck Cyrax. Like, he has no redeeming qualities.
Like, I probably should say this. Probably should not say this. I'm gonna say it.
I should pick up New Vegas if I like the show. I think we talked about this. First off, here, Monarch, welcome.
Welcome home.
Obama.
And I played the shit out of Fallout 4, and then I played, I think, Fallout 3, but I completely skipped New Vegas, which is funny because apparently it's the best.
Anyway, so I thought about an idea that I would do to a small streamer where
whoa,
every single day that they wore a hat, I would view bot their stream for like another 200 viewers. And if they didn't wear the hat, I wouldn't. And I would also give money occasionally and donate the money. And so they start, like, you create this pattern, right? Where then they feel like they have to wear the hat all the time. And then slowly, as they wear the hat, and then now they're always wearing the hat, they make it part of their identity. And then you take the viewers away.
Jesus.
And then you only give them the viewers when they don't wear the hat.
That's diabolical.
And just fucking, bro.
Auntie-Charlie!
That's the kind of shit. Like,
Welcome home.
I lay in bed. I'm jacking off. Well, not.
Whoa.
I'm like looking at girls on Instagram and thinking about this stuff. It's too. No, this is all I do. It's all I think about.
He just rambles.
It's all I think about. And I
mean, he's
have,
talking about jorking it on
ideas,
Instagram. He's painting a
ways
picture
that I
for
can
us.
say it.
Got a reference to his old goals.
Something Epstein would do. Why don't you shut the fuck up, okay?
Look, I mean, I do this too. I do this too. What is it? What has he got that I ain't got? Huh? Long hair? He's just nothing but a damn dirty detractor. Just like the rest of us. How forward thinking are we all, bros? Everybody wants to get in on this detractor shit. You're welcome, Asmongold.
So you do these to small streamers, and then it's just
Bob Hoskins, you son of a bitch.
I have other
Welcome home.
that I could do it with people like that too, right? Like, for example, like giving people
Hey, Baladi. I know we had this conversation before. We were talking about
build that behavior
Final
out,
Fantasy 13.
and then you use it, and then you take advantage of it. That's the way it works, right? And it's like like Pavlov, right? That's exactly it. And
Fear Monarch, I played crew. What the fuck? It was like a top-down 3/4 view Crusader, I think, on MS-DOS, perhaps.
so this is.
I've been there when the scriptures were written, child.
It's all I
MTO, what up?
welcome.
Welcome home.
Think about like flowers and shit. I don't.
Look, this is what I'm saying. If all it takes for Asmongold to bless a channel with the roach bump is to just call him out on Twitter and cuss at him, well, I mean, fucking then. You skinny bitch. Don't you dare bring your viewers over to this channel with all these production values, bish.
I never think about flowers. Never. I like it. Asmonstein, shut the fuck up. Positive reinforcement. Yeah, basically brainwashing people. Yes, brainwash people.
Put Asmon into the master lock, teach him a lesson. I put him in the camel clutch and make him humble. Damn, Link also in the hop.
Nuclear bomb.
Big ups, everybody.
And I think that even more than that,
He's describing ICS behavior. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The idea of
I sure hope ICS isn't hearing this. Uh-oh.
this. I really do. It's something that's like very it's like a I don't know. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I think the more I explain it, the more of a fucking of an insane person I sound. And it's the reason I'm gonna get the Twitch Geneva Convention. Exactly.
ICS is OIC's cousin. Just look for the alternative 3-letter words.
Yeah, Aspen thinks about grooming smaller streamers. Uh-oh.
Mm.
And, did you do this
Oh!
in your life, in real life? So, as a kid, I would constantly do it. I would do it with everything.
Whoa.
I would. Like, everything in my life, I was trying to game
Is ICS 220? Is ICS 220? Is that Ryan? Is that Ryan? Ask me how I know his name is Ryan. You can ask Phil, because he told me. He told all of us, in fact.
everything. Like, I would go to school and I'd be lying to the teachers. Like, I was like 6 or 7 years old, and they wanted me to play a recorder in school, and I just broke my recorder, and I said, oh, my parents are really poor, I can't buy
Everyone is ICS. Even I'm an ICS sock puppet. Oh, shit.
That was it. Then later on, I say, oh, I need a pencil. I'm stealing all the pencils. Then after that, oh, wow, where are the calculators? Well, well, they're in my backpack now. I have all the calculators. Like, that's it. And then my mom, oh, well, I always seem to get sick during honors English class. Wow, what a fucking mystery. And isn't it crazy that every time my mom picks me up, the only
okay, I'm glad that I wasn't the only one that heard that.
Another fucking mystery.
I'm like, is that my subconscious? Hold up.
My dad puts me in a fucking high school that's like a high, it's like a white people high school.
Reefa, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
This spiel from Asmon makes me think Asmon's been fucking with Phil a bit. I'm thinking the same thing. Either that, he's making all of this up just to kind of ham it up and gild the lily.
I didn't like it.
I see what you mean, though. We could have just skipped 4 minutes, but I'm kind of invested now. Is that a motherfucking chocobo in the corner, bros? Look to to his right, our left of Asmongold's shirt right here. There's a motherfucking plush chocobo over there. Oh shit!
And then, so I failed every fucking class. He took me out of the school.
ICS is the one making those troll names to donate memberships. Jesus.
So yes,
Jesus.
Whenever I see DSP doing this, I find it to be funny. I really do. Anyway, let me continue.
That's not an exaggeration. It was like 3 hours of gameplay, $20 of support. No one supports Call of Duty. Seriously.
Wow.
It's bad.
I'm sure he streamed it.
Now we're like,
nobody's giving money for
I've
Call
tried
of Duty.
playing Black Ops
It's just the chicken bow.
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 different times, and it keeps just not getting supported.
Oh, the reason why I thought about this is
Yes.
if you waited
Mound.
for DSP to play like video game.
Brother, take me back to the Major League Gaming level of memes. Smoke weed every day. Take me back. Look at this screenshot, bros. Holy shit. I gotta take a screenshot of this. I'm going to carefully. There we go. All right, very cool.
That's
It was just trolls who
really,
tipped
really
as well.
stupid.
If you give DSP money, whether it be for a joke or not, it's still dented behavior. It's still dented behavior. I apologize
Dumbest
if that
video game
upsets
you could
people who
possibly
have
imagine.
given DSP
Think
money.
about it being like Fall Guys.
But that is the
Every
literal
single time
definition
you
of
play
what a
Fall
dent
Guys,
is.
You donated 150.
And I can count on one hand. I could probably count on one hand how many people I know personally, through the internet at least, that has given DSP money, but then has seen it through to the other side. King Be Cruel, for an example. All right, I'm dropping the name, King Be Cruel, and that's why I got all the respect in the world for King Be Cruel. He took his lumps, and he pushed through, and he's one of the chillest, most down to earth, most relatable people I've ever met in my entire life. A true king.
He'd be a Fall Guys streamer, and you would totally ship
Severely dented. I just subscribed to your channel earlier today. Big fan. One of the $2 tips he had yesterday was worth it. It triggered him into an hour-long crash out in his podcast. Anissa, I'm going to agree with you. But you could have just tagged him in the chat, and he would have looked. He looks at everything in the chat. And that is because he's a fucking narcissist. Whether you're shitting on him or whether you're glazing him, you're talking about him. That's what it is. It's attention-seeking behavior.
I'm done with
it all begins and ends with attention-seeking behavior. He's looking for validation from his chat. He's looking for validation through the support that he gets. He feels that his value, his meaning in life, as shallow as it is directly tied to if people come out and enjoy his content.
I had a great time playing it today. I really did.
I saw the grenade. It's pretty obvious that was going to happen.
I got better at it. I unlocked things I wanted to try, like akimbo SMGs and other things. I can't keep streaming this game.
That's cool.
When no one wants to support it.
It's true. I mean, really, if he's not making any money streaming the game, I mean, what are we doing here? There's obviously something that's wrong.
Surely it wouldn't be the streamer.
I made $20, guys.
Oh, and by the way, if you're not subscribed,
Uh-huh.
if you're not subscribed to Severely Dented, I highly recommend you do that right now. Right now.
Really?
Like, look, I'm a fucking pothead, bro. I don't remember shit. I have terrible short-term memory. Like, it has become a problem now. And it is because of all the years of partying and professional wrestling that has led me to this. My body is not a temple. It is a wasteland. It is Fallout on Amazon Prime Video. But what was I saw severely dented on the timeline. The algorithm blessed me with the channel, and I said, I saw this name before. Severely dented came through earlier on a previous stream, I think. And I was like, oh shit. And there it was. Hit the sub, and here we are.
He can't even afford his DoorDash.
My body is an acid bath.
What do you
Sheesh.
want to do, starve?
Black Ops 7 ended. We did DSP
Future retro gamer. I may be on that Ames crap. Paul's game on point, by the way.
tries it. The Shake Shack.
I'm gonna have to roll a fat one now. Just a mention of weed gets me hot. Look, I find the ladies, if you're smoking a cigarette, that is the #1 turn off for me. Cigarettes just does not get my penises up, dude. Yes, penises. I have 2. No, I'm just kidding. I got 12. But if it's a blunt, brother, if it is a bong placed to the lips, bro, that is insanely hot.
Eating the hamburger.
And I tried the burger, the chicken.
$16, okay.
Damn! Hold on. Bitch ass is a nerd. Welcome
home.
They were homies and future podcast partners. Zach and Dave were of like mind and soul. Well,
And
that's probably at least $8.
The cheese and
misogynist, more from me.
Fries.
More from me.
It's probably like $7. I'd say $6 or $7. So we're talking about, I mean, so he
Literally no support means he got over 100. And this is a thing that I've noticed too. This is a thing that I notice about myself. I will, in my own mind, or if I'm having a conversation, sometimes will say, I none of this ever happened, but this little bit. The way DSP always says it, and he always says like the grandiose big thing out loud and then pulls it back. Who else does that, by the way? He'll say, we didn't get any support on Kick today. And then literally the next sentence was, your future stepdad only gifted 5 subs on Kick. So it's, what is it then? Did you get support or not?
$50 on this.
Bong and collarbones.
Welcome home.
But here's the funny part. I finished playing Black Ops 7.
Right.
I start doing DSP tries it.
Yeah.
Over $20 of support comes in.
So wait, but now you only have $40. You're still in the hole. He's still in the hole.
So
In the hole, what?
For the morning show, and then for DSP tries it, but no one wanted Black Ops 7.
Nobody wanted Black Ops. Yeah, duh. Gives a fuck about Black Ops.
So listen, I hear you loud and clear. That's enough for me. I'm not going to keep playing it.
Okay, so after watching Phil for so long, like I remember coming in, you know, with you know, wet behind the ears, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You know, I didn't know the vortex as it was. And then I got all swept up in it. I've seen DSP enough to know he literally is a soundboard. If we're talking about ReviewTechUSA hitting that same applause button all the time, bro, DSP has his own little soundboard in his head where he'll run down the same explanation, saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. The new way he's packaging this is the game needs to meet 3 criteria: attendance, engagement, and stop me if you heard this before, support. Now, we all know that the support is the thing that matters the most, but he's trying to sandwich the attendance and the engagement so that he could say, well, I mean, everybody in the chat, they were hot for Anissa, dude. You know, they didn't even have to subscribe to the OnlyFans because they could just Google her name with Fat Bello after it. And you get everything for free. And then it's like, okay, so what about the attendance? Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't matter, but I remember him saying that he wasn't Mr. Views. So, I mean, if we just take it to its logical conclusion, it's still about the fucking support.
If no one...
So
Phil.
He's not going to play it.
Phil never changes.
He should play Neo 3. He's not going to play it anymore.
It's a quartering trick. Brag that you're rich and beg that you're poor. Oh my God. The quartering sucks, bro. I watched the quartering through the lens of the Kino Casino clips, and brother, again, this is one of the boxes that is being checked when it comes to these fucking locals who are afforded opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to make the middest, most standard, fair content possible. But because for some fucking reason, there's people out there on the internet that decide that this is where they want to plant their flag. And I know, and I've seen it because I've lived it. Because I used to go to the Quarterings channel for his take before he became a right-wing grifter. Which, by the way, I guess if Asmon's talking about grooming DSP with this hat gimmick, can we just say that pretty much the entire memified internet presence on the internet, everybody's been collectively groomed by the elite powerfuls?
Because nobody gave him money to play. I mean, I get it.
How does that make you feel? That like you're thinking you're embracing this Pepe, and you're like, yes, Pepe, counterculture. We did it, bros. Based. Bitch, you thought.
Right?
Really wants it and certainly doesn't want to support it. So that's
And especially, I mean, like, but the burger is like a whole separate thing.
You see how small and skinny Melanie Mac is, and it's all the more apparent when sitting next to the fat, globulous,
He's gay.
quartering. Bro, he looks rough. Bags under the eyes. I mean, at least Melanie would be wearing makeup sometimes, but
last hurrah for Black Ops 7, which is a shame. Again, I like the game. I don't love it. I think it is one of the worst Call of Duties I've played.
Then why are you playing it? Why would you play? Why? So wait a minute. So you hate?
oh no, he's back to the Magic the Gathering scene. Imagine how toxic you have to be. Didn't he get banned from Magic the Gathering for being a fucking creep there too? Are we seeing a pattern yet?
You don't like playing it. Why are you playing it? What are you doing?
I used to play video games on stream.
Still,
But you know what? I end up having a lot more fun and a lot more people. Wow, a lot of people hanging out with us here today.
why am I reloading?
Holy shit.
I wanted to throw
Big
my
ups, guys. Thank you.
Reload. Son of a bitch.
That's crazy.
Enjoy playing it.
I just
but
looked at
I
the
can't
number.
make you guys like it.
This can't be real.
Trying. Okay,
So
like,
it's over.
Did somebody host in? I must have missed that. I'm sorry if that happened. Botted? It has to be. I'm not used to these numbers.
So
5D
enjoy the final
chess, is that
gameplay.
it?
It's really good. You'll see me tear it up, get crazy
Enjoy
kill streaks,
the
and just
final
go crazy on
gameplay.
all the opposition.
Melanie Mac has snort sacks? Oh my goodness.
I had a positive kill death ratio. I didn't have that impression the whole game. I thought I was going to be doing terribly, and I actually
18
did
and
good.
15.
All right.
That seems it's not very good, but okay. So
He's mega banned. Apparently he's mega back.
so there's been an update to this now.
Melanie Mac's got that she's got that Asmongold nose. Like she's got a nose, bro.
So
Look at her
will
nose.
outlive all of us.
I'm not saying it's a good one or a bad one. I'm just saying there's a nose. Rafa the Gaffa.
It's time to get
You
a
son of a bitch. Welcome home.
saying that for a decade. Somehow he always suckers his pay pigs into keep donating. I'll never understand the weirdos who this dude is able to extract so much money from.
Yes.
Seemingly everyone has a kink or a fetish. His most loyal donators are made of severely and mentally handicapped people.
Oh.
Disability checks to him. I'm not even kidding. Who the fuck? How do we even know this? Nobody makes.
Well, because we watch it. We watch it happening.
I don't know about that. We've got to ask Nick Shirley. Maybe that's not true.
Guys, I've been trying to do this.
For $1 less than minimum wage. Exactly. Phil will get a job when hell freezes over.
I'm trying to get this Atu Brute thumbnail put together in ChatGPT real quick. Can I just tell you, I was like, remember I was talking earlier today and I said, instead of doing my DDR stream, I like applied myself to something a little bit more productive. And I was getting all my stuff together for taxes. And generally, I don't really look at all the money that I spend until the end of the year, and then I start doing taxes, and I was mortified, bros. I was mortified over all of the money that I spent on subscription services, and I mean all of this that I can probably use for tax write-offs and stuff like that, but the amount of money for these services, and ChatGPT in particular, is $30 a month, and I use that shit every day. I'm never gonna give it up, but like, brothers, oof. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to my profile real quick. Speaking of ChatGPT.
$1,000 a year. That's an ass load of money.
Yes.
That's a dick load of money.
Whoa.
That's a lot, man. Like, that's pretty good. That's more than me. What the fuck?
Whoa.
What? They're shucking for 20s. He's out there going around trying to get $20, and he's on that grind so hard that he's making $8,000 a month. I mean, you got to respect that. You do. I can't get over the fact that DSP leasing a BMW, running it for like 4 years without changing the oil, and then it broke down because of course it was going to, complaining that the company he leased it from never told him when to get an oil.
I'm cooking in behind the scenes, bros. I'm cooking behind the scenes.
This is amazing. What a legend. Posting DSP begging just seems like cheating at this point. It's basically his entire shtick.
Again, and that's why I was so like really locked into this whole AI does the social media thing, because I was like, this is so like, this seems like a thing that could happen. This seems like a thing that could happen. Do we need a brain transplant for me to be interested? Yeah, slightly. Look, personality and intelligence is far more attractive than any feature. I mean, you know. Mr. Local says, can we get your best now, guys? We need to keep up the momentum. Unfortunately, my DSP is not as good as my PWR. But I'll give it a try in PWR. Now, guys. We need to keep up the momentum, dude. And shout outs and big ups to the OG, the VIP. And the MVP. Did I say MVP first or VIP? It's Jessica!
Wouldn't you like to know? Probably your mama.
Let's go! And Toned In Entertainment walking in the door over on YouTube. Look at that. Look at that emoji bukkake. I don't even know what that means. Oh, yeah. The way he's talking, I think he might have DSP on the podcast still, like do a podcast dedicated to grifting and have Phil on to share his ways. Oh my God, Phil getting another fucking opportunity. This is what pisses me off.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The car company did nothing wrong, says Toned In Entertainment. They did everything correct. True.
Yeah, and it works. He's
Have I seen Sydney Sweeney's tits, bro? How could you not? They're everywhere.
making almost, you know what? He's probably
Do you wanna
making
know?
6 figures a year begging.
Oh my God, dudes, this is so fucking funny.
Donations. It is an immediate unfollow and a guarantee that I will never watch them again.
Damn.
Wow, Huey. You're so cool. Oh, wow. What a badass. The man keeps complaining. There's YouTube channels almost bullying him, making compilations of him whining about the game that he's playing when he's actually just dog shit at video games.
Guys, I have it. I have it. Hold on. I have it. I put this in the chat GPT because we were talking about Et tu, Brute? Hey!
Trent Jarman subscribed to the channel.
Let's go. Thank you. And Rope with the moral support had to restart my tablet to do this. Hey, I look at the analyticals and I do see that there is a contingency of people out there that does watch this stream on the tablet. So thank you. And they go on to say, I've seen them, had to. Everyone keeps talking about them. True, true. Shout out to Euphoria. Phil is Julius Sleazer. Et tu, Zachary. That's a ChatGPT joint. There it is. Look at that. Very cool. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put that on my Twitter.
At a heavily armored tank in Arc Raiders and
Bugged ideas of March mechanics, dude. Damn. I'm sorry. That was a deep cut.
this, right?
That was a deep
Or
cut
like
right
you
there.
live in Iran, hours of donations. I only got $30 of donations. What am I gonna buy with only 20?
Julius Sleazer, love it.
This and put it on Reddit for me, okay? Hello, Reddit readers. Hi, everyone who sits on.
Oh god, he's calling out the Reddit. It's so cool right now. The dog on the Reddit people right now because of that dude. Because of that dude.
Reddit all day reading it.
Can't
You're
do
retarded.
that.
Normal people don't sit
You
on
cannot
Reddit
do
all
that.
day watching out of context crap
Uh-huh.
and think that it's fact and talk about
It's
it and
out of
make it go
context.
viral. No one cares.
Yeah.
You're a loser. You'll always be a loser. That's why you sit on Reddit all day.
Damn!
Your live
He's
stream
right.
fails. I'll sit here making content
Enjoy your live stream fails.
on Reddit all day. Enjoy your live stream fails.
Base.
I'll sit here making content, making money, and having
Yeah.
a great time with my audience.
Making
And you
money.
can get bent.
Damn! Get bent, Dents! Oh my god. I'm going to tweet this out right now.
Get
There you go.
bent.
Put that on Reddit.
You can get bent.
All right? Cool.
Is this how you spell Zachary, by the way?
That's where it should belong. Right there on the front page of Reddit. Me telling
And it is on the front page of Reddit. He did it. He's that guy.
them how it is.
Zachariah is his name.
Man. Doing this might raise his revenue. It is. The out of context card again. I guess so. Since your interview, I do kind of like the guy. I do too. I do. An interview. I'm not a mean guy. I'm a nice guy. And oh my god, he's actually incredibly fortunate to be interviewed by Asmongold.
Guys, I just made the
Man.
post.
There's a lesson
just
to
made
be
the
learned
post.
here. Oh my god. The best thing that could happen to DSP.
This is true. Hold on a second. I'm a nice guy. And look, if you have to tell people you're a nice guy, hate to break it to you, you're not a nice guy. Let me go to the Twitter real quick.
He doesn't deserve it. He's a massive piece of shit.
Damn. Yeah.
And so they were mad that I did the interview with him. And this is me watching him from 7 months ago. Oh my fucking god.
There it is.
This
Et
I've
tu,
never seen this.
Zachariah.
I didn't see this. Give me a minute. We're gonna have to watch
Retweet
this.
that shit. Put that shit everywhere.
Asmongold versus DSP, an e-begging story. What the fuck is this? This is like watching two roaches fight over a churro.
Give me my money! Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose.
Silent weapons, you son of a bitch. Welcome home. Making money with my audience. Phil means taking money from his audience. True. And then r/nice guys. There you go.
On the grave. The more I get to you, the strangers are blue. Yeah.
Detective Detractor says, with the moral support, actions speak louder than words. I never call yourself a nice guy. Yes. You let other people say that you're a nice guy.
It's the gloom on the grave. But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to
Yeah.
sing that song.
Look at his eyes, bro. It's very true.
On November 15th, DSP challenges Asmongold. What follows is a satirical retelling of those events. Hey,
Future retro gamer with the kiss from a rose. You know, I was autistically stimming to that song for that one summer Batman and Robin came out, bros. I was locked the fuck in. Never experienced a high like that, at least until Aerosmith came out with that song from Armageddon. Because I don't want to close my eyes. And then maybe the same highs that I experienced listening to P. Diddy's Come with me for Godzilla.
Asmongold, read your XDMs. God, bro. Is that really me?
It looks pretty accurate. Fort Worth RYSE says LTG and DSP are both on record fucking up Kiss from a Rose now. You know what though? Hearing LTG singing "My whole life has changed," brother, that's one of my songs. That's one of my songs. Take me back to the late 1900s and the early 2000s R&B sound, bro. It will never. That was romance, bro. You made love to that song, bro. You made love to that soundtrack. Now all this mumble shit, all this "my pussy be popping" shit. You can't fuck. You can't make love to that. You fuck to that.
Fuck.
And he came with a lot of people.
Look at hairs. You lazy.
Batman and Robin sucked. Batman Forever was great.
Like a
Controversial.
I'm gonna be honest.
Drugs make this kitty go purr. You open the nose. Detective Detractor with the moral support. Not gonna lie, I always think DSP singing Dragula is hilarious. I must have missed that. I gotta look that one up. And then Come With Me. No Diddy. No. Rope continues with the moral support. DSP sings Seal like a seal and claps like one too.
Honest, I actually didn't see the.
We're hot, dudes.
Went into my
We're coming back to the peaks of our youth, dude.
Oh, damn.
You see, and this is funny because Asmongold is laughing at himself. You know, he's not taking himself too seriously. DSP wouldn't even watch this shit because he would be like, "Oh, no, they're making fun of me." Snort. Oh.
Is this me? Oh, no.
Publicly, I'm saying it to you right now. You're a bitch. Tell me that I'm a beggar, I'm a scammer. Prove it.
Oh, my God.
Right here, bro.
Guys.
Don't. He'll kill you like a small dog.
What?
DSP is a broke bum and begs all day.
Oh, it's the
You
hat.
made
Well,
the
they must have paid money for that.
He brought it back. No. Okay, I guess Asmon is a pretty competent detractor.
Monster.
Did I watch him play that game made about him? No. I only catch clips now and again. Like I said, it's like complete happenstance how my For You page ends up showing me things. Like I was watching a bunch of Cyrax stuff, and now like a bunch of Chris Chan stuff started popping up for some reason. And like I was saying before, like I've seen Severely Dented here in the chat, and then I saw one of the videos pop up on my For You page, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's take a look-see. And that got me the sub over this morning.
Yeah, it's about right. Yep. Uh-huh. Wait.
How about a tip, a juicy tip?
I need your money.
You're Dr. Frankenstein.
Wait, so they said I brought him to life?
Yes, you blessing his channel gave him the courage to outwardly say, "Hey guys, I know you really wanted to see me play Expedition 33 and Baltro, I think." No, not Baltro. What is that other game? It's the strategy. It doesn't matter. He waited weeks, brother. Weeks to play those games. For some reason, this fucking idiot, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Just like with the quartering, just like ReviewTechUSA, just like even Sticks Hexenhammer, bro. I used to go to his channel for takes. I used to listen to that guy on YouTube, okay, before he went all fucking crazy, brother. They were offered these opportunities to really captivate an audience and really find success. And then they blew it. They squandered it. They ended up being real pieces of shit. Rimworld, thank you. And Megabonk, thank you.
You created, bitches. And if you don't like it, too bad, because you don't have a time machine to go back in time and change what you already did.
Oh, no.
Tough.
Stinks. And for some reason, I was thinking Sticks Hexenhammer, but I was thinking Lynx for some reason. Like the vision of Lynx just like populated in my head when I was trying to formulate the words to say Sticks Hexenhammer. And out of the two, I would rather conjure up the image of Lynx.
Jesus,
respectfully, politely.
Just fight over a churro. Is this really what it is? Is this what my stream has devolved to? Wait.
Don't ever ask anything of me ever again. Just
damn
$100 complaining about things, wanting more, and doesn't support. So you get nothing.
This piggy bank contains my allowance. It isn't much.
DSP fan award.
You guys just wasted my fucking time. $60. What the fuck do you think this is?
Let's say you won
Just
$20 million.
spits on it?
Would you still stream? Yes, I would still stream.
DSP is going to tell you that even if he won the lottery, he would still do this for fun because he.
Shout out to It's a Gundam.
Loves it so
Right,
much.
of course.
I love what I do. I do it for the passion of doing it. I'm not.
You're a
doing it
liar.
To sit here and beg all day.
The
I sit in the
passion.
audience all the
Have you
time.
not
I wish I
seen the
didn't have
raw
to ask you
passion
guys.
of this guy playing video games?
Who's this cat?
Is that a female style?
Cat.
What the?
Suck for a lag abusing cowardly fucking.
It's a Gundam. Oh, it's a Gundam. Oh my God, I had no idea.
Bitch. God, you're terrible.
Look at him have fun.
He loves this job. He would never leave this job. If he won $20 million, he would still be
You can
here.
tell it's a girl because it's a pink cat.
Got him. Damn.
Nice.
This head shape is very accurate. The receding hairline, the grease stain up here, the age line up here, the chin, the chinny chin, at least three of them. That's not. Can you say that phonetically, please? Phonetically, Nyanis. I feel like I'm saying a slur.
Guys.
Misogynist is right. There are no girls on the internet.
Angry baby bird.
Wow.
Nyanis. Okay.
Unless we get 50
Thank
subs, you got an hour left. Get to it. Or shut the fuck up forever. We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore. A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate.
I've seen a number of these videos, and I'll admit, it does seem like you ask for money a lot.
Sendo! You son of a bitch, guys.
Welcome.
Very accurate lesbian haircut. Hey, can I just be vulnerable for a second? Can I tell you guys something? Can I just tell you guys something? I am also a lesbian. I love me vagina.
It does. DSP's 5.
Rope, you son of a bitch! Thank you so much for the 100 kicks. Full said that shit, bitch. Adding that to the total.
Say shit about me.
Yeah.
Do you want to know?
Total, baby.
Because they all wish they were me. They all wish they were sitting right here in this chair.
Chat, are we jealous of DSP? I'll wait. Anyone? I'll wait. I'll play music. I'll sit here siege mode, baby. Just close some tabs here. Eating up my system resources like a bitch. I love me some vagina too. All shapes and sizes. Misogynist says no. Rope says nah, brah. Baladi says big, question mark, little. I forgot what we were talking about. By envious, I assume you mean... by jealous, I assume you mean envious. Why would I be envious of DSP? Are your penises up for the DSP lifestyle? Would you want a fat wife waiting for you? BWR might be jealous of his wife. Oof. Woof. That must have been some strong yayo for him to even consider Cat as a viable option.
Fucking based.
Looking like this.
Based. So based.
Acting like this. Having a good living.
Johnny also loves the vagine. Let's go.
I need your money!
Oh, no.
Shout out to Lazy Shell TV. I'm sure they got a nice Asmongold bump.
Well, he answered. And the reason why this video is great, by the way, I'm going to link it to you guys. I think he's made other videos of me before. This is fucking funny. This was great.
Oh, thank you. I tried.
Shapiro, wow. How about...
Hey, Nicolad, new to this. What does snaked mean? What did Asmon do now? Well, first off, welcome. Home. So DSP is a terrible person, and he coined this term. He was being buddy trolled by the Keto Casino for a couple of months, and then they kind of turned heel on him and started making fun of his wife, which was funny. And essentially, they were just farming him for content. The Keto Casino, DSP, in a blaze of cope and glory, air quotes, decided that he was going to spin it as him actually letting the Keto Casino make fun of his fat wife, and it was all his plan all along to snake the casino and rob the casino. He even brought ReviewTechUSA onto his stream so he can unveil his giant plan. Does anybody remember the aces and the eights from TNA wrestling? This was a long time ago, and I'm gonna tell you this, guys. When I first started watching TNA, it was through the Wednesday night pay-per-views, bro. That's how far my TNA lineage goes. I was watching that shit from the jump, and there was a time in TNA, you know, where they would have Wednesday night pay-per-views, and I was watching that shit. Kino created a monster. Well, they cultivated a monster. They definitely did. So essentially, DSP tried to cope and say, hey, ReviewTechUSA, remember when the Kino Casino milked me for content, made fun of my wife, and essentially kicked me to the curb after it was all said and done? Well, that was all part of my master plan. And have you ever heard of the snake? The king snake? The animal? So he went on to say that he snaked and cased the Kino Casino, and now it's now a part of the lexicon. Whenever somebody turns heel on somebody, they've snaked him.
That.
The only TNA I know is ass and titties. Well, when it first started, Rope, they actually had female-style individuals dancing in cages for the entrance.
Guys, just shut the fuck
do that
up.
now.
How about that? And it'll be soon, okay?
Shout out to Bam Bam Bigelow, yes.
Money for doing nothing? No, only he
DSP,
can.
the mastermind,
And he
king
said he keeps
snake.
begging because it works. And really, you can't get mad. He's an e-beggar that's struggling.
I wouldn't have an issue if cats. I wouldn't have an issue with cat's weight if some cakes came with it. Oof.
2000s was...
Look, there could be some larger females out there that carry themselves very well. Like, confidence is very attractive, in my opinion. And I have been with a larger woman, okay? A couple larger women. And they are just as sweet and caring and fun as any of them. You know, it all starts with personality, bro.
Very toxic, known for being terrible at games. No, remember he won that Street Fighter tournament.
TNA Destin Albert.
Forget about the Street Fighter.
Trish Stratus, bro.
Crazy.
Take me back.
I know this is saying it's played out, but get a
Ozempic
job.
works. Fat girl coin is
get $0.
HODL.
I love how LSF
big girls need love too. True.
Are actually getting mad about this.
Shout out to all my larger women out there, baby. I would say that if Kat had, and again, like I'm a fan of the short hair. Like, not all female styles, like Anissa, she can't rock the short hair. I don't think she looks better with longer hair, in my opinion. But if you have, like, I don't know, who's the female style in Batman, the new Batman, the newest one that came out with the short hair. Anyways, those type of haircuts. That haircut that Kat has, if it was on her skinnier self, man, that might be the 1-2 punch. That might be the 1-2.
There's no way there's real people.
What is this, mad at the internet? This, right? Zoe Kravitz, I think. Yes.
I mean, wait, is this not satire? I mean, really? I mean, this is fucking funny. I mean, what?
Wow. All right, we got 3 seconds left.
What is this? I mean, guys, what the hell is going on?
Halle Berry.
Holy God, what are you showing me?
Oh my God, Ozzy Cobb up next. Wow. So thank you, Duty. And you know what? We've got Ozzy Cobb right here. We're gonna switch it up. We got a crash out contest here. Stop me if you've seen this before, but Ozzy Cobb dropped a video. It's ReviewTechUSA crashing out. I don't even remember if we watched it, but let's hum a few bars and see if we pick it up. And then, oh, look at who we got here. Severely Dented. Severely Dented's right there on the playlist, bros. So let's do enjoy.
What's up, guys? It's Ozzy back with another video. I hope everybody's doing well.
Cat got the Dennis the Menace haircut.
RTU/Dickers. Because he has been freaking struggling, man. He's been
Shout out to Ozzy Cobb.
Crash outs, channel strikes, coping. 2026 is looking like Dicker's worst year yet, which is impressive.
It's saying something.
So today we're going to take a look at some clips from Twitter, some stuff from YouTube, and see what the hell's going on, because
what's going on?
Dicker's just deleted about a month's worth of his videos.
Can I just tell you guys, I had a moment of weakness, and I actually thought for a second that I would respond to ReviewTechUSA's pleas for a video editor. You know who talked me off the ledge? Kind of Sav.
He's been posting weird clips on Twitter.
Talked me off the ledge, bros. I was like, I'd rather be poor and broke and selling my Switch 2 than work for ReviewTechUSA.
He keeps canceling his streams. He can't keep it together. Like, he schedules a stream, and then within about half hour, he has to cancel it for some reason. The dude is just a disaster.
It's too much. The past 2 months have been a disaster in terms of things going on. The computer I was supposed to be
he doesn't pay anyone
is not working with the PCIe USB-C card. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to do. If I can't, the chips are falling how they're falling.
ReviewTechUSA would pay you in edibles. Hey, I wouldn't turn them down, but much, brother, I would gladly give ReviewTechUSA one of my medicinal magical butter sticks and see how it treats him. Bros. There's different levels. Like, if you're high by like smoking weed, like combusting it, it's a different high than when you vape it, right? Am I being too outrageous with these claims here? If you are pulling a vape of concentrate, it's a different high than if you smoke a blunt. I don't make the rules. That's how it happens. But this magical butter, bro, that I'm about, this magical butter that I'm on about, brother, you take the already vaped bud, you put it in with some ghee or with some coconut oil and with some butter. You put it in the magical butter machine. You put it into the casing. You put it in the ice cube tray casing, the silicone tray. You put that shit in the freezer. Brother, you cut off a slab. You put that shit on whatever you want. Steak, I put it in my coffee. The edibles, bro, it is a completely different high. Like, I feel like I can lock in when I'm like stoned, when I'm like vaped high, or if I'm smoking high. But if I'm on that magical butter, if I'm on that edible shit, bro, it is done. Like, I get high like the first day I got high, and I've been chasing that high ever since I've first got high.
The computer, I'm having technical issues. That's not working.
A real dad would unalive that man in my.
I can't stream magically. I can't stream through my willpower. I can't.
Marijuana is a variety style drug. Hey, I get my marijuana with.
I don't know what to say.
Bonus points.
You think I'm making it up? You could think I'm making it up. I don't know.
Crazy how you can order weed now and then go through a drive-through to pick it up. And then you get yourself some pre-rolls with rewards points.
So, if you think I'm pretending, and I'm still streaming anyway, but I'm making it up.
Oh my, misogynist out here. Fancy. Look at this setup, bro. Look at his lips, bro. What is with his lips?
That's fine.
Look at this lip here, bro. What is with that? Whoa. He's streaming from the bedroom.
But, this is ridiculous.
Chat, did we see this already?
So it's just not.
The Real Ho Oblivion. Awesome name, by the way.
Home.
Do I really need your chat on the screen? If so, figure out a better layout. This is like 7 levels of OBS screen barf. Hey, well, I'm glad that you let your opinion be known, because we got a lot. We got a lot of things here, actually. We got this.
You have more tech issues than I got.
We can do this.
Live stream. Lock in, dude. Figure your shit out. You're supposed to be the expert, god damn it. And when Dickers says imaginary doxing, he's referring to a TTS that was sent to him by a troll.
C-Lab.
Where the TTS had set his address and it read it out loud, and he got in trouble for it. I believe he got a strike for it.
We got
doxing himself.
Casino Night Zone. That's pretty cool. Oh, and that's not all. I can move around.
You have got to get rid of it.
So I can get closer to the chat if I wanted to.
It's like the worst thing you've ever done to your
CTU agent.
Every day.
Welcome home.
Or at least every time you stream. That 5
I can come right here in the middle.
It guarantees everybody
sound reactive.
Right.
Lots of work been put into this one.
Write the shit in, right, by saying.
That's not all. We got the Streets of Rage background. I know we got a lot of Streets of Rage fans here.
Your family or your at-home life and your wife or your kids or whatever. And you freak out every time they do it.
Every single time.
It never fails.
Oh, but that's not it. That's not all. We've got the
gotta get rid of it.
We got the Space Ghost set. I'm especially proud of this one. The Space Ghost set. Come on now. That's hot. But if you're not a fan of Space Ghost, if you're an Aqua Teen Hunger Force fan, I got that too. My name is... Got it all, baby. All right, now I lost my train of thought. Let's keep going.
It's like rocket science for these fucking people. It's a joke. Oh, also, before we continue on with the clips, shout out to Lolcow Basement on Twitter for having all these videos, because like I said, Dickers deleted like freaking a shitload of the stream.
Oh, and that's not all. If you were to do some exclamation point commands over on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, because we are live across three platforms, we can have at least 55% more screen barf.
Streams. So yeah, shout out to Lolcow Basement on Twitter, and also this guy's name is it's a reference to TCAP, the TCAP community, but
and we also have intros and outros.
Gentlemen, behold!
We got it all here. We got it all here. We got bumps, bro. We got bumps.
His name is Me by Mommy.
Give me a reason to press the more buttons on my stream deck.
Description for they have all the deleted shit.
Fuck it, C-Lab. We have production values, baby.
Got it all. So shout out to them.
So I am going to be refraining permanently from watching Lolcow live, if that's it. If you're wondering why I'm not making the video on what happened, is because I'm going to literally need to watch the whole stream to absolutely positively confirm what I know.
Welcome home, agent.
Because I am not backing down from this. You don't get to wrongfully do something to me.
And by the way, I'm actually glad that the comparison was made to Teven, because Teven is a legend. Shout out to Teven.
Say I have to deal with it. I'm telling you, I wasn't exaggerating last night on stream, and I'll repeat it.
He's crying!
I will talk about, I'll make a video on this shit once a week. Or it could be, if I don't see anything else in the stream that I was covering an ICE protest, it's either that. It's either someone doxed me watching Lolcow live, or me watching the ICE protest. It's one of the three. I will find out after watching the entire stream which one it was.
All right, so I suppose I have to talk about this.
Look at that face, bro.
So RTU says that he thinks Keemstar came after his channel, right? At least with this segment, he'll move on to another issue, and he'll think.
I'm actually kind of blown away at the attendance here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Comments asking me about
whether you like me or you hate me, baby,
and all this shit. And
record-setting numbers, baby.
Lebrowski got his channel.
I appreciate what you got.
Terminated.
Instead of hating what you got, what you don't got.
Twitter, and I read
a face for silent radio.
Something about YouTube didn't like his account because there was something with cyberbullying and then a couple other issues. And his channel had gotten flagged once for one video and then just bam, 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 bam. It just got hit really fast. It was
Street Panda!
King be cruel. King be bitch.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Holy effing shit, what the F is happening? Indrid with the raid! I only have one question for everybody here on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Actually, it's not a question. It's a statement. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
taken out. And pretty much.
How was the stream? How was everything? How was your day?
And for me, guys,
VR Joe, welcome.
I've been doing this shit for a few months, right? So I don't know what actually happened. I have no idea.
We got a Street Panda button, by the way. Someone came through. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up because I want to make sure I got it right. Because maybe I read it wrong. The real Hoblivion was out here a couple of minutes ago asking if I really needed the chat on the screen, and if so, figure out a better layout. This is like even levels of OBS screen barf. So I wanted to share with the class some more screen barf. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Street Panda!
Everyone, Phil here, and I've got something way bigger than a boss fight. Feast your eyes on Dave's big coloring book. 48 pages packed with the weirdest, wackiest characters you've ever seen, all waiting for your personal touch of color. Thick, heavy pages? You bet. This paper laps at markers, crayons, heck, even water. Look at that saturation, no bleed, no mess. It's fun for kids, streamers, moms, dads, anyone who can use a creative break from the grind.
I've never seen 10,000 tapes in one store.
Guys, check this out. Forget those bland little coloring pads at the checkout line. This is Dave's big coloring book. 48 full-size pages of the wildest freaks and beasts you've ever seen.
I color in it every night. It's so fun and relaxing.
See, even my wife can't put it down. And when she's happy, I get a little peace and quiet. Everybody wins. Look at this cover. Look at the art. It's only $16.51.
When Macho King Randy Savage and the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation return to the Nassau Coliseum Monday.
Guys, you know I keep telling you I'm the king of variety content. Well, here's proof I'm branching out. This right here is Dave's big coloring book, full color cover, 48 pages, all original art. None of that clip art nonsense. Look at that line work. Clean, thick stock, ready for crayons, markers, whatever. And it's only $16.51. Yeah, $16.51 plus ship.
It's the all-new Playmate Spectacular, a free video.
Wow. Check this out. I've got something totally new and it's awesome. It's called Dave's Big Coloring Book. 48 pages stuffed with the wildest characters you've ever seen. These pages are packed with mutants, monsters, pigmen, you name it, and they're begging for color. My wife loves this thing. She chills at the table, throws on a podcast, and just colors for hours. I need that.
Wow. Thank you, Street Panda, for sharing your talents with the class. We're hot, dudes. Did you see those moves on DSP, bro? Oh, my God. Look, I love all shapes and sizes, baby. From passing grades to extra credit.
Yeah. But do I think it was Keemstar?
Wooden Ox, welcome home.
No, I don't think so. I really don't. I have a lot of issues with Keemstar. I do. But
not 220. Well, 1651 is the classic. It's the funny number. Wait until if you thought 67 was funny, bro. Just wait till you hear 1651. Could you afford 1651? I'm getting that sound effect isolated, and I'm gonna find a home on the soundboard for it.
This is a certified hood classic.
How many other clip channels, right? Besides just him,
there's a lot. He says my wife loves this thing. Yeah, rub it in. You got a wife, okay? What was it that DSP said? He was like, "You're here watching the Level 1 podcast. There's no way you have a wife, dude." What does that say?
I don't see it. I could be an idiot. And you know me, I got issues with the freaking guy, but
I got issues.
I don't think it was him. I think it was a YouTube fuck up. I think YouTube
1195. Oh my God, I'm getting my numbers mixed up.
YouTube didn't fuck. I don't know.
I'm getting my numbers mixed up. I got to turn in my card.
Local live channel.
I got to turn in my card.
No. Could I be
just
wrong?
Baby now.
But I don't know. I think it was to be honest with you, I didn't want to talk about it much because I was hoping that he'd have his channel.
Oh, and check it out, by the way. After the Level 99 live stream, we're going to go exclusively on Kick. I have some things that I want to share with the class. It's the after party on Kick. We're going to watch some super violent Joshi deathmatch pro wrestling.
Because I've seen it happen with some YouTubers, right, where YouTube takes on their channel.
So I hope y'all hang out with us.
After a week or two, they're like, oh, wait, we maybe...
Over on Kick, the preferred platform for this product.
Nothing's happened.
For this production.
If anything does happen, right, if Lebrowski says any big updates, I'll let you guys know, but I don't know. I don't think it was Keem now.
And they're probably, dude, that kind of makes sense if that's the case. And they're probably super aggressive with that now because of what's going on. Not YouTube, ICE. You don't think they're tracking everyone who's watching shit?
Salami night.
Hole in one.
Hold on, let me see if I can say this correctly. You can phonetically spell it out to correct me. Salaminser. Wow, what a difference.
We got a contribution.
Thank you.
Dude, if I'll look when I get back, like I said, I'm going with Lauren to get stuff that we need because we ain't going anywhere tomorrow. And
you don't go anywhere anyway.
So
you don't go anywhere anyway.
Her well broke. I'm sorry. She just told me that even worse. So they're going to be here at my place for the storm. I'll check that. Thank you for that timestamp, dude.
And thank you, future retro gamer, for the moral support over on Kick. Cue the X-Files music for the ReviewTechUSA conspiracy theories.
I'm waiting for my poo hoodie to finish drying. It's like
the same poo hoodie that he wears every day on stream.
Content for my subscribers and people who support me, because you won't give me a straight answer as to what I violated in that video. So therefore, I have to carpet bomb my own channel to protect it. Which in turn,
this sounds like a cope.
Subscribers.
This sounds like cope.
They're so awful, dude. I wish there was an actual competitor to them, but it ain't happening. It's at least for another decade.
Sal am in. What the hell kind of eye is that, bro? You need to be patient with me. I am deaf in one ear. And I might have a speech impediment. Keemstar here on X.com says, lolcow live, Keemstar, nor anyone that works for the LCU has flagged, copyright claim, or struck anyone. I don't know where this is coming from. A few weeks ago, a detractor that covered us all the time got suspended. That's not us either. Literally no involvement. Well, if Keem says it, it has to be true, right?
Figured out what the hell his issue with his channel was.
He sees that poo hoodie more than his family. Oh, shit! Shots fired. Super Sentai guy, hello. I watched Duty's video about Asmon roasting Phil, and I just don't see it. It just seemed like he was crazing him more than anything. He's, if anything, now Phil is going to have to retort to this. He's going to get another fucking bump. He's going to get these people giving him more money. This is all falling into his lap again. This guy fails upward constantly. I cannot fathom how many times this guy is the idiot savant in fucking Fallout, bro. You just stumble and bumble to the top, bro. It's just all of his stats are in luck and none are intelligence.
On your live stream, because it's chaotic as hell, probably violent. And I think in the footage you watched, it showed a bunch of addresses on it. That may have been where you got
Agent, I don't know if you have an X, but if you follow me on X, I made fuck it. I have it right here.
Right? Every time
there it is.
Donation or
shit, I should have shared this.
Challenge them to say
from the beginning.
Say that to my face.
I made this. I used AI to make this. This was worth ruining the world for. Praising, I bet. Zero wit, zero charm. All luck. Stumbling and bumbling. Et tu, Zachariah?
Why don't we go meet for coffee? YouTube doesn't like that shit either, dude.
And we just got done watching that video actually too. So very fresh in our minds. It does seem like Asmon is blessing it. Just even if he had like malice in his heart, like I think Asmon, he's so above it all because obviously he has fuck you money, which is nice. Which must be nice. He's got that fuck you money. So what he just sometimes decides to, you know, he's the tornado, the finger of God comes down and just decides Kansas, whoosh, let me just swipe across here to unlock real quick, and then everything's raised to the earth.
Feed the trolls every day. Every day you do the same shit.
Mister, so they.
Tweet where he kind of explains like, hey, I'm not doing this.
Welcome home, my friend. And yes, I do love being corrected phonetically when it comes to saying your guy's screen name. So don't feel as if you need to be timid when it comes to that. No trepidation. Please feel free to correct me, because I do make it a point to say everybody's name. Right, BR Joe over on the YouTube?
I don't know. I honestly...
Mr. So they corrected me, and now I know how to say their name. Hopefully. They say, I can't believe this, but calling out Asmongold in public was actually the smartest thing to do. He correctly estimated that Asmon would just glaze him over somehow.
Know what you're talking about.
And he did. It's just so fucking weird, bro. It pisses me off, bro. It just so pisses me the fuck off. That DSP, he keeps saying this shit like, oh, Asmongold can stick a finger up his ass and just fart in the wind for 20 minutes eating a bowl of cereal, and he gets millions of views and dollars. Like, okay, and then Asmongold, he can just waft some of that fart in your direction towards your audience, towards your corner of the internet, and you've been blessed, child.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Dude.
Wooden Ox. Asmond is command of the shit winds. Yes, great minds. Oh, I agree. I just don't get why it's being billed as something it's not by people like Duty. Well, I'm glad that you said that, because, of course, gilding the lily and putting out the most sensationalized headline is a feature, not a bug. And as somebody that has done work for a lot of big name YouTube channels for a good amount of time, I've seen enough to know that you need to have that type of sensationalism in order for people to get the attention. And here's the thing of it too, guys, and I'm not saying this about anybody here. Y'all are the best. It's only the best here, actually. It's only the best. But the reason why Duty's getting all of the views and also the hate is because he knows exactly what to do in order to get everybody riled up. It's still attention-seeking behavior, whether it's people hating on him or liking him, you know, thanking him for the service that he does, but then also people giving him grief for the way that he goes about doing it sometimes. All of it comes together in this perfect storm so that when an outsider does come into the vortex, Duty is usually the first line of defense, because obviously Duty's the one that's constantly putting up all of the DSP content. And so in a way, you can also say that Duty's been flooding the algorithm the same way the DSP has done when he was making videos. What? Hold on. Rope is saying on the Kick product that Rich is so boring. The Kino chat donated over 50 subs to abandon the Rich segment on Monday. Damn. And I read that and then I was like, they fucking gave Rich money? That son of a bitch. And then I realized that it wasn't the 50 subs to Rich. It was the 50 subs to Kino. Okay, that's how nuclear ReviewTechUSA is. And they always say it too. They always say it on the live, that whenever they do a ReviewTechUSA segment, their viewer base drops off. They look at the numbers and they know that the ReviewTechUSA portions are the lowest parts of their stream, which is crazy.
This is
Duty is the dent normie to the tractor pipeline. Yep.
Right now,
Yep.
in like
The great
20
filter.
seconds. You got a notification?
Duty segment. Duty will clip this. Yep. But hey, you know what? Just like how Phil says attendance, engagement, and support, when it really just means support is what matters, I will always let it be known. I'll always let it be known, you know?
You got one, Toast?
Hundreds at the time.
All right, I'll wait for like a little bit.
The Kino Casino loses more viewers on their channel than
this is
than the amount that's watching a ReviewTechUSA stream.
He was doing that weird trickle shit. I was getting above average viewership for a few days.
Duty is the first to market. Being first does not equal quality, but being first makes sure eyes are on you before others. And this is true, Detective Detractor. This is true.
That other
Oh, Street Panda, I have thoughts. I have thoughts. I'm hesitant to put them out there because we were talking about it earlier. We were talking about it earlier before the raid. And this is I'm only going to lightly brush and touch up against this. Everybody that was out there on the internet doing the lols shit on the internet, only to now find out that all of this was an op by the elite who hate you and see you as cattle. It's ironic, but then I'm also thinking to myself, I also fell for the trap and believe that AI was actually doing a Reddit message board and that this was truly the singularity and the end of our world. I don't know what to believe anymore. And it's just I was sitting here going, everybody turn off your AI shit because they're sending packets of your info. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's been like that since 9/11.
I had to remove the streams. YouTube is absolutely...
Duty has zero time to add transformative content straight to upload.
I don't know if it was lolcat.
And that's why I'm saying too. Guys. What if I clipped Duty's channel and put my own intros on there and threw it up on only the best clips on my channel? Literally one for one, every video, as it happens.
So I'm like, I guess any...
Honky Kong, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
You gotta, that's what it fucking seems like, man. I'm gonna have to start looking at people when I'm fucking streaming.
You know what? Maybe that will be a conversation we can have on the after party on Kick.
Like, I don't know. So YouTube won't tell me, right?
It isn't stealing from Duty, at least.
They just keep on saying, we've carefully reviewed it. What did you carefully review?
Well, like, here's the thing, too. Like, I have put pieces in motion to try and set up a channel to where it's only the best clips. And it's not just, like, DSP clips. It could be PWR clips. It could be, you know, whatever the flavor is. But, like...
If there's
it's a lot of work, and I still for as tight as things are right now, I still do freelance work. It's just it's not it's better than nothing, but it's still a lot of work
with no warrant and no right to be there. Yeah,
exactly. You can do whatever you want. It's the internet.
Dickers is mad because his viewership tanked, right? Could it be the fact that people aren't interested, maybe? No, it's got to be YouTube. You know, the whole world's against him. It's a conspiracy theory. Everybody's against Dickers, right? You know, fighting against the world.
And that's why too, by the way, guys. And let's just zoom out. Let's just zoom out for a second, okay? Like I said, I was in the doldrums. You know, I have a dark cloud over my head today. It's just the way that it's been since the snow, okay? Maybe it's because I'm exhausted from trying to dig out all of this shit, or maybe it's because it's been single digit temperatures every day for the past 2 weeks now, or it could just be like a combination of like I can't even like chill and take care of things around here because there's just so much stuff that has to get done. And then of course, if a reprieve from all of that is to get online, well, of course everything is falling apart in the world right now. Everything is fucked like right now. I wish I wasn't living through another historical moment right now, okay? Like, fuck, dude. If it's not for the fact that I just graduated high school and then 9/11 happened, if it wasn't for the fact that the fucking economy collapsed as soon as I got into the job market in 2008, it wasn't worse enough that I had to endure through COVID and lose my mom to it. And it wasn't just now that, like, all of this crazy shit is happening with the elites. It's not left versus right. It's up versus down, bro. It's class warfare, bro. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone.
That I had to cut because RTU was basically saying the same stuff Cyrax has said on Twitter, if you guys know that situation. Dude, that's real.
Bro, I want to move to China. I want to move to China.
People like that is crazy, bro.
You could snake RTU on a level 666 podcast, brother. Yeah. Brother, I wish the dude that was shitting on me was still here, because I do have that. Hold on,
problems, even though it's
I got
probably
you.
His fucking fault. It is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. More videos to come.
Wow. I do have it. Welcome to the Level 666 podcast, straight out of fucking hell. Dark clouds happen in life, says Detective Tracker, but look for the ray of sunshine, blah, 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 insert uplifting thing. Hey, yo, pause. Insert what? Hey, let's go. All right, let's see what we got. Let me open this thing up. Let me just open this thing up. That snow fucked a lot of people up. We're just now getting back to some sort of normal where I am. Yes, yes, yes. China's not doing so good either. It sucks everywhere. It sucks everywhere, bros. All of our opinions, bro, are things that we heard from other sources. And who's to know if this is intentional? Who knows? What is it? It was the fucking Matrix, bro. It was the fucking Matrix. And they were like, do you think that's air you're breathing? Or, I know this steak isn't real, but it's juicy and it's delicious, bro. Yeah, it is hot in here, dude. All right, let's go. Let's see here. We got a link. We got a link, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Perfect. I'm going to copy that link. Hold on. No, I'm going to open it up first. Because when I do that, I get the link in there.
Everybody knows shit. Fuck. Everybody knows shit.
Hold on a second. Well played. Well swayed even. Shout out to Meerkat, who was very kind and generous to retweet my my open for work gimmick. Oh, my thing's not even one. That's why. I'm dented. I'll get it right this time, I promise. There we go.
Everybody knows shit. Fuck. Everybody knows shit. Fuck. Everybody knows shit. Fuck. Everybody knows shit. Fuck.
10 out of 10. Perfect. No notes. You know what though, you guys have definitely cheered me up. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. No, really. We're hot for it. And thank you, Asmongold, for snaking the king snake, you effing blanks. But let me just ask you guys, could you just go to the YouTube channel and go to the latest video that I dropped? We are sitting at 900 views on Only the Best Parts before Kino Casino. PWR was broke. If we can pass the 1K mark on that video, I have the draft ready to go. The next episode, Only the Best Parts, it is a PWR Kino Casino joint. I would love to drop it, but I would like to see this video hit 1K. Okay, sounds good to me. Severely dented in the let's go ahead and indulge in Severely Dented's flavor of ice cream.
Them top dollar for their pizza, like they made the pizza for you, but you can't eat it yet.
I'm in line and clapping. Thank you.
You didn't have to go home.
Super Sentai guy says everything is fucked everywhere because we're in the end times. I heard that my whole life, and I always thought, okay, maybe we are, but I don't see it. I see it now, no doubt about it. This is true. I just feel like there's no future. Like, that's why I'm waiting for the AI to come through. This is my pie in the sky. Like, please let this thing happen. I hope that the AI, bro, I want it to be Metal Gear Solid 2. You know what? And fuck it. We're going to watch the most profound moment in video game history. We're going to watch the AI Colonel talk to Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2, talking about how America, the government, and the Sons of Liberty and all of that shit, it is all now an AI program designated to provide context to the vast filth that humans permeate throughout their lives, and information and
Lord Diaz
and needless bullshit that comes out to the internet writ large. What was it that they said? Do you even think that you deserve free will? And it hit me, bro. It hit me.
You have to cook it yourself. So what did you pay for? I don't understand at all.
Travel. Let a robot do my job. Fuck it. Would you fuck a clanker? Would you fuck a clanker?
But I don't know why anyone would go to the building of Papa Murphy's that's supposed to be a restaurant and buy uncooked food.
Dumbass.
Right? That is very...
Hey!
Severely dented drill is now following.
Let's effing go. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a celebration.
I think we hit 180 followers over on Kick. Thank you for making Kick your preferred platform. We're trying to make it a thing, and because of you guys, it is happening. Would your penis be up for a robot?
How you doing?
Maybe the Lisa Lou bot from Futurama? Hey, yo.
I just don't get it.
And don't say the robot from my, what was that Nickelodeon show? Don't say it. Don't even think it. Don't even say it in the chat.
Ever. Like I said, the one thing I would understand, so you're at the grocery store, you're already...
Oh, I just saw Fear Monarch say that. Oh my God.
Around this when I get home, I'll, toss it in the oven fast, and that's dinner for us. Now I can understand. But you're not getting, super high quality. And by the way, those pizzas usually at the grocery store aren't that expensive. You can get a giant one for like maybe like 10, 20 bucks. In this case, $13.99 for...
I'm going to revise it. I'm going to revise it because I'm going to give Fear Monarch some grace. Don't fuck Bunny from Sonic the Hedgehog, the serious cartoon. Because that would be furry shit, and that's fucked up.
I don't get it. I just don't. I don't understand it whatsoever. It confuses me.
Look, Fear Monarch, when I was growing up and watching Ranma 1/2, I was a huge fan of Nabiki, but now, in my elder millennial days, I've come to appreciate Kasumi more.
I think I do want to try a Papa Murphy's pizza. I don't understand why I ever would. It just seems like pretty shitty.
I love this. I love the juxtaposition of him saying the one thing and then him completely flip-flopping on it, and I love the sound effects too. That's valid. She's a half robot. That's a whole other implication.
No, Ellipsian.
No, Jenny, only sexy fridges. Ah!
Hello there.
Oh my God. Let me see if I can say this correctly. And my apologies if I fuck it up. And please do phonetically spell it back to me if I'm saying it wrong. Ditya Pradana. Oh my God. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I have a speech impediment. Hola, amigo.
Paying them as if they made the food for you.
Hola, Peter.
To go home and then bake it yourself.
Peter, did you know? Hey, I got a good PWR, and I feel like I do a good Lois.
And it should be cheaper because they didn't do the labor.
It's wild that DSP honestly thinks heating up food is the same as cooking.
And then packaging it and giving it to you cooked. They didn't do that labor.
Ugh.
Why are you paying $14 for a pizza?
Shout out to all my speech impediments.
It seems like there's something missing in the process.
Shout out to my neighbors.
If it was like,
I'm not encouraging it. I just think it's gonna happen.
Like, let's say you get a large pizza.
Honestly, I'm positive one day someone's gonna see Phil. Oh my God.
Like, makes sense. It's a discount place.
I'm not gonna say that out loud. I'll just.
A large pizza.
I'll let the chat speak for itself.
So
why would you pay for a pizza you have to heat yourself? I don't know. Like maybe also the same type of pizzas you would buy at a grocery store.
I don't get it. Okay. Did I get?
By the way, can I just say 10 out of 10 editing? Severely dented. I caught like the first 3 minutes of this video this morning and I said, oh, we're watching it. We're watching it.
Again, I don't know, Derek, because I very basically skimmed through a lot, and it just looked like a legit ad that was something that was...
Ad. And I want everybody to follow Severely Dented right now.
Like your work.
Go to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, let them know that I sent you.
Very racially fucked up.
I saw there was one. All right, I'm just gonna tell you what they are because if we play them, I'd probably get in trouble. There was one.
Excuse me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. RS nerd, you son of a bitch. Welcome home. I almost hopped on I5 during the Kino DSP stream when he said he never banned Derek to deny the trolls.
Out in the Serengeti together, having a
Your
conversation.
Lois is pretty good, but
It sounds like Lois doing impersonation of Edith Bunker. I thought that's what it was.
Peter, I'm holding iced tea.
Sudden, they run into a lion, and the lion is smacking his lips like he wants to.
I'm gonna tell you this, Jess Cup.
One of the African tribesmen
With the moral support over on Kick, I was very, very down, like not well in the head. I was down.
But he pulls out like these.
It was real sad boy.
And he
It was real sad boy time. These past couple of days, and I think it came to a head today, this morning. But I can confidently say, because of all of you guys hanging out with us here today, I have seen it through. Dreambert on the kick. Welcome home.
But I can outrun you, and then he runs away, leaving the other guy behind, and he gets eaten by the lion, and that's the ad.
Yeah, you've never heard of this fucking joke? It's like one of the oldest jokes ever, dude.
And I was
these sound effects, bro.
What the fuck?
Oh,
it was a real ad. I watched.
How is that racist? Oh my god! Look at the chat, Ed. Not that racist. Woke. That's not racist. That's funny.
I was like,
there's too much subtle racism in ads today. Woke side Phil.
You don't think that's racist? You don't. Well, if you don't, good for you.
That's not racist. How is that racist? It's two tribes members that outrun a lion, and one of them can't outrun it, so he dies. And the other one has cooler sneakers, so he can run faster. That's the point, right?
Messing with that shit.
Is it racist?
That shit. You know, that's just like I couldn't.
Dreambird showing everybody where the best emotes are over on the Kick platform.
It was like a ton of stereotypical things about African tribes being eaten by lions and shit, and then they putting on shoes makes them faster. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, dude.
This is the ad. Okay. So wasn't there also a Red Bull commercial just like this, bro? Remember? He was like, oh, it's a lion. I'm going to have a Red Bull. Do you think drinking a Red Bull means you're going to be faster than the lion? No. I just need to be faster than you. Detective Detractor with the moral support, thank you. Saying focus on putting one foot in front of the other and you'll travel miles. Damn! We got a bunch of philosophers in this bitch. DSP doesn't understand The Walking Dead. I love this. I love this!
You know what I actually think? Here's when I lose interest in a show, is when the core focus of the show is lost. So, for example, with The Walking Dead, from the very beginning of The Walking Dead, the whole idea was everyone is infected and everyone's eventually going to turn into a zombie. But the underlying question was always, why? Is it an illness or a plague? Is it something genetic? Is it something spiritual or supernatural? Right? Is it alien?
Misogynist says, this is why I only hang out with people slower than me. Oh my. Oh my.
What's causing this? And even though the show went,
But thanks for hanging out with us, misogynists.
like eventually they get back to it, they never do. Like, I don't care about the fucking human drama of every human left on Earth. I just want what actually caused it.
No, you fucking idiot. That's what made The Walking Dead so good. It was the characters. It was the humans. The thing of it was, bro, The Walking Dead was more about how brutal humans were in this new world than the overarching problem of the zombies. That was probably one of the biggest takeaways. Oh my God. He's never beating the autism allegations. He's so locked in on this idea that he needed to find out why the fucking plague happened, which is, didn't they also figure that out? Didn't they also like kind of spell that out or something like that? Look, when did you stop watching The Walking Dead? I know all of us started watching The Walking Dead, and then for one reason or another, we just stopped watching. I can tell you when I stopped watching, and I'm just saying it. Negan. That episode. You know what I'm talking about. Zordon 007. Hater channels virtue signaling for the third world. Vaders. Yikes.
Get to the point.
I'm here for the AI overlords.
Of the premise of the series.
Talking shit about us on Reddit.
About it. It's like, well, then
The Walking Dead explains it. Oh, hold on. Detective Detractor. It is what happens when you die. It is what happens when you die, and the comic is about the human experience, and is Carl telling his daughter about his dad. Whoa, Carl has a daughter? I did not know that. Ducendo stopped after season 1, the campfire episode. Yes. No. Hold on. There was one episode of The Walking Dead that I really found profound. It was probably because I was high when I was watching it. It was, and I'm not trying to go into like spoiler territory or anything like that, but the beginning of the episode, and I do like episodes that kind of loop back on itself. Like, I do like it when like the beginning of the show or the movie kind of like loops back to the end or whatever. But there was the one episode of The Walking Dead, and I think it was this one character, and you didn't really understand what you were looking at the beginning of the episode, and it was like a shot of like somebody inside of a car. Like, you weren't looking at the person, but you were looking at it through their point of view, and you were seeing like the lens flare of the sun going across, and it was very abstract and like very cinematic and such. I'm not going to say like what happens, but like at the end of that episode, something pretty significant happens. And then it ties into what you were being shown at the beginning of that episode. And I found it to be like, I don't know, maybe it just hit me in my feels at that time when I was watching it, but it really did like unlock a little core memory in my head. Obviously, because I'm telling it back to you guys.
Basically what you're saying.
Ducendo stopped watching
Stories are usually not about
after season 2.
Yes. It is an interesting piece of information. I'm glad that that Last of Us did explain it, but usually it's about the people and what happens when the world ends. It's
Shout out to Injured. Fear Monarch says, I watched the first episode of The Walking Dead on IFC. It was struggling to find a channel that would let them play the stuff, and it got delayed for months before AMC picked it up. I never watched episode 2. Damn! Yeah, I was watching it when it was hot on AMC, and I made it was event television. There was a time, guys, before streaming where you made event television, and I remember doing it for Lost. I remember doing it for Game of Thrones. I remember, brother, don't get me started on Lost, bro. I was in it, bro. Lost was my jam. And I feel like the last time I ever had any type of feeling in that kind of way was when I was watching Westworld. The 4 seasons of Westworld, bro.
It's usually not about the zombies themselves. Sometimes, they'll focus on it for a little bit, but it's about the people.
Thank you. Great minds. You got to the prison and stopped watching. Detective Detractor, I'll tell you exactly what The Walking Dead is to me. And you could just copy and paste the same architecture over the course of the seasons or an episode or anything like that. The crew comes across a building or a settlement or something, and they have everything that they need, and it seems to be too good to be true, and then they let their guard down, and then something happens, and they get overrun or they get betrayed. And so it's just like, okay, how many times can you do this? And you telling me about the prison reminded me of that.
The story.
Endlessly run your show, wasting my time.
Great editing, great sound effects, bro.
Great show so you can keep getting more ratings and money, rather than caring about.
Westworld went downhill so fast after season 1. I could say the same thing about Twisted Metal, bro. I just got done watching Twisted Metal season 2. Maybe it was because I now knew what Twisted Metal as a show would be. I did not like season 2 as much as I liked season 1 because I was pleasantly surprised by season 1. But now I can't rock with season 2 as much as I did season 1. Like, I really liked Peacemaker season 2, but it was very different season than season 1. Projection.
People who think the virus origin in The Walking Dead is important have severe cases of media illiteracy. It's a story about societal structures the zombies are set dressing. Exactly. You said it better than I was saying it.
Said it better than either one of us could say it. DSP doesn't understand family games.
We had Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party.
Yes, misogynist. Samoa Joe plays Sweet Tooth, and it's pretty good. The female lead, the Latina female lead. Oh my, she is muy caliente.
Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Split Fiction. See, I didn't play these Lego games, so I don't know if they're good or not. Like, is Donkey Kong Bonanza is a family game?
Jasper can't understand family games either.
I'll read the category for you because he can't. Family games are the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform.
Damn! If only he read the second sentence.
You think, Philip? But anyway,
it's a single player
family game.
Multiplayer component to Donkey Kong Bonanza. So how do you play it with your family? Like every other one of those games.
Kirkman's whole gimmick is subversion. If we're talking about Westworld, guys, if you liked Westworld, I loved Westworld. I adored it. I love it. I love all the seasons. Season 3 was kind of whack, but if we're grading on a curve, it was the weakest outing of all 4 seasons. I feel like it wrapped up perfectly. I feel like it satisfied all of my needs from a show. It was thought-provoking. I actually thought I was getting some sort of like panic. I don't ever feel like I've had a panic attack, but like the closest I could feel like getting a panic attack, and I think it was because I was getting too high watching this show, was when I was watching an episode of Westworld super high. And I was just like, I was trying to stay cool because I was with a female style individual at the time. I was trying to act cool. But in my head, I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What if these cyborg alien things are fucking real? Whoa.
Games is co-op, right?
Oh, okay. He wrote both. There we go. There we go. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and everybody in between. Spoons out for the one true King B. Krill. Bro, we are hot tonight. Record-setting attendance, engagement, and support. Thank you.
I guess because it's meant.
Oh, King B. Cruel says, I just started watching The Expanse. Shit is so good. Sucks I missed out when it was new. This show is amazing. Hey, well, I will definitely check that out. I'm in the middle of watching Fallout right now, season 2. And after that, I'm making plans to watch Wonder Man. Apparently, that's pretty good too. I'm a huge slut for Disney Plus. I will watch anything on that slop channel when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm sorry, it's my guilty pleasure, but it's not guilt, only pleasure.
For kids? See, here's the thing. Someone just says, well, maybe they mean family friendly. Yeah, but that's...
I was geeking fear, and I was just like trying to... I was going through it, bro. Like, you know when people be like, kind of like, I'm not even trying to say this, but like, you know how like people be freaking out sometimes if they take one too many, and they're like scratching their arms and like holding themselves like they're chilly and shit, like and like shaking and shit like that. I was getting to that point. I did not get to that point, but I felt like I was going to get there, and it took everything in my being to keep it together and keep it cool, because you could You couldn't be acting like that.
It's not what the category says. It's not best family.
Ball gout, can't spell. Ugh.
You can't even play the game.
You watch Apocalyptico high as fuck, and it still freaks me out hard. Excuse me. I felt the same way about the Animatrix. I've said this before. I watched the Animatrix really high once, and I believe. Are you seeing a pattern here? Are you seeing a pattern here? I was legit scared, thinking that robots would be able to take over and use us as batteries. Brother, my spiritual awakening, marijuana and the Matrix movies. What the fuck?
Is it a best family game?
The Expanse was so good. I bought it on Blu-rays. Yar. You scurvy dog. DSP doesn't understand documentaries. Very cool. I love a brother. Severely dented. This is, everybody needs to get on this. Everybody needs to get on this shit right now. Which episode of the Animatrix? The episode where they were, the one where they were talking about how the robots wanted rights, and then they built their own community in Africa, I think, and then they tried to do diplomatic shit with the humans, and the humans were like, no, fuck off, clankers, and then they were like, all right, well, fuck you too, bitch. And then they were like, and then they scorched the earth for some reason. Now looking back at it, I'm like, why did they scorch the earth? To deprive the humans. No, the humans did it. Of course. Okay, no, never mind. The greatest villain of all time, humankind.
And I were talking about.
It was amazing.
Okay,
it fucked with me. To be able to make a medium that affects people in that kind of a way, I applaud that and I appreciate that, and I hope that like one day, like this is why I always lean into the Adult Swim aesthetic, because I feel like maybe someone for the first time is experiencing that Adult Swim aesthetic, and they experience it the same way that I did when I first experienced it at the beginning of the 2000s, bro.
100% was adamant about doing. Okay.
Humans scorched the sky. That's right, the fucking humans. Fucking assholes.
What he wanted to do.
Ducendo says, I like the racing episode where the guy ran so fast he got out. Yes. Yes.
On an average day, it's boring. I get up and
I also, bros, my penis is up for the Matrix and Keanu Reeves. No, wait a minute. Who was the girl's name? Who was the girl's name? Trinity? What was the actress's name? In the hot leather. My penis was up for that. The humans block the sun, says King Be Cruel, thinking it would affect the clankers, but they were too smart. You should watch the This House Has People in It, yes, the Adult Swim shit, bro. Yes, yes. And Adult Swim knows to make that type of shit specifically for me. I watch that shit to be disturbed by. Wonder Chosen, the same.
Like that's going to be a super boring thing.
Carrie Ann Moss, there you go. Speaking of my short hair queens.
Not you streaming. So what would you do on a day off?
Carrie Ann Moss.
I was like, so you want to follow me to the grocery store?
And Juno Reactor soundtrack, bro. Come the fuck on.
And watch me shop for groceries. Yes, this would be fascinating.
And Too Many Cooks. Coffee not safe for work, you son of a bitch. You beautiful son of a bitch. Welcome home. And thank you for helping me work my way through these stupid emotions that I have. I fucking hate emotions. They make me so angry. But coffee was one of the ones that first reached out and made sure I was okay.
What are you talking about? Like,
Like that the ghost twins with the white dreadlocks from the Matrix Reloaded? Yeah. I like the Merovingian. I don't know why. Maybe because he was feeding cakes that made you orgasm. But also, I did like the architect, bro. Concordantly, vis-a-vis, ergo. And saying all these fancy ass words. I'm like, bro, hell yeah. My stupid fucking adolescent mind was like, bro, this is so fucking deep, bro. Like, what if we were all just code, bro? Like, we kind of are.
Yes.
Not a fan of the architect? Whoa! Hold up. We got a motherfucking shrug. Holy shit, guys. This is a long time coming. Hold on. We got to do this right. So for those of you that do not know, whenever Phil does a fucking shrug on screen, we do a little screen cap and I tweet it out because we do a shrug count on this corner of the internet. And this one is a doozy. Look at this look at the bug eyes. Look at the oddly shaped head. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. Any Aphex Twin fans out here with the window licker music video? Look at your hair. That shit right there is nightmare fuel.
I don't get it. 1 million.
Matrix Reloaded, literally ending on a dun dun dun.
This is the kind of content people would want to see that you're a real person and to see that
the machines use a form of cold fusion along with human batteries. Oh,
you think I'm a fucking robot with a mask?
Am I a clanker?
I do normal things. I act like a normal dude, just like everybody else on Earth. You know, on my day off, I'm supposed to be trying to spend time with my wife and stuff. You know, like I said,
my wife,
fucking grocery shopping and shit. Instead, I'm in this office for 2 hours.
Pause. The claim that half the day you are grocery shopping. How is this possible? That it takes half a day to do groceries, bro? Like, how far away is the grocery store?
No, well, first I got to make the shopping list with my.
Damn, look at you guys resharing this.
Meals for every day. You got to figure out the ingredients.
Thank you
for each
guys.
meal. You got to figure out, you know, all that shit. What's up?
Thank you guys for resharing the tweet.
It could take upwards of a half an hour or more just to make the grocery.
Damn, Doomer just tagged Asmon with it.
You got to do the shopping.
Well, thank you.
How long is okay? So we have 40 minutes for the list.
Yes.
Okay. Then
you've made the list.
20 minutes to.
You think that's you think that's a steak you're?
I'd say about 15.
I know this steak isn't real, but it's delicious. It's juicy.
Get there,
it's flavor.
About a half an hour to 40 minutes inside, depending, and then another.
Is window liquor the one where everybody has the same face? It is one of the many. It's one of the many. It's the one where it has there's a prelude before the actual thing. I would play it, but it is it is flush with the N word, and it is ridiculous. And yes, maybe we'll watch it on Kick.
The hour just for the shopping, and then you got to.
But I will fondly remember that Aphex Twin music video, that and Aphex Twin On, I think is the name of the song. I watched those two videos back to back, along with the Chemical Brothers. There's the one where it's like the train and the song goes with like all of the passing parts of the. It's weird to. I wish I could remember the name of it, but the first time I ever got high, okay, my buddy turned on those two Aphex Twin music videos, a Chemical Brothers music video, and Tool music videos, bro. I was so basic back in the early 2000s, bro.
You gotta clean the vegetables. You gotta bag the.
Path of Neo was awesome, actually.
Put things away. That's probably about another half hour to 45 minutes. So realistically,
come to daddy. I want your soul.
Probably around 3 or more hours.
I will eat your soul.
3 hours for you to go grocery shopping.
Well, that's fascinating. That would humanize you. You should show the world. Why?
Rope with the moral support. He can't stop. He can't shop for shit. He's dented. Thank you.
Okay.
RPS2 childhoods, dude.
Does it matter where
a lot of Aphex Twin videos have that weird face thing? I think that was the gimmick. I think that was the gimmick.
Considered intrusive?
I made a PWR Aphex Twin. I have this behind the scenes. Let me show you guys. Now that we're talking about Aphex Twin.
Phil, an internet gamer and content creator, that I want to go see him, you know, go to the dump and throw bags of trash. What?
What?
I think that says more about these weirdo viewers on the internet than me. Like, I'm a normal guy. I just don't understand at all why people want to be so fucking intrusive.
At Nocturnal 1 celebrates 9 months of membership.
Nocturnal! 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 Thank you!
Thank you. I'm getting emotional.
I'm going to add that to the total. Thank you so much. Now, more than ever, your support means so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to add it to the total. But I'm also going to show you this PWR Aphex Twin style thing that I made.
And care about this stuff. Like, it has nothing to do with you. It's none of your fucking business to begin with. Right?
There's my PWR.
It's bizarre to me. You know?
There's my PWR Aphex Twin.
So here we go. Let's open the first bar. Mr. Beast Barred milk chocolate. Made with made with grass-fed milk. Literally says it on the front. Okay?
Hell yeah.
So what does it look like?
Ooh.
On the very top of the bar, it says share and has a small.
I literally put in a picture of him and a picture of the Aphex Twin scary face guy.
So basically,
and I said,
it's supposed to be a joke.
Combine these two.
That's kind of mean-spirited. Share, give.
I know this steak isn't real, but you know what I've learned in 13 years? Ignorance is bliss. True. True.
This tiny piece.
Super Sentai guy is returning to the peaks of their youth. Sounds better than the first time I got high. Banged my shit on a trailer hitch. Didn't hurt at the time, even though there was a little blood. Hurt like hell the next fucking morning. That reminds me of the first time I tried
Wow, that's a really
salvia.
Positive spirit.
Gas station salvia, bro.
You have to understand that someone like Mr. Beast appeals to kids, and probably kids are the vast majority of people who watch his stuff on YouTube. And you're teaching the kid, if you're going to share...
The ambient tracks, yes, X-Tall, and I like the piano tracks, too. Stone in Focus.
Came up with that idea.
I have a Stone in Focus button right here.
Today is the launch day.
So I was sitting on my futon in my first apartment, okay, in a really rough part of town, okay?
With asthma.
I had some salvia. I smoked it out of my bong.
I got my border.
I was sitting on my futon, and it had the wooden arms on the side, bro.
Cloud strife wig ready to go.
I swung my head in a giant circle a couple of times, like, whoa, swaying in a giant orbit, and I fucking took a header to the corner of the futon, bro.
Another bag. It literally showed up on my doorstep. Just sitting there like this.
Did I experience the time knife? Yes, exactly like a cartoon. Like I was like, whoa. I'll tell you exactly what fucking happened when I did the salvia trip, bros. Okay. It was like thus, okay? So, like, just look at anything, okay? Don't look at the screen. Look at anything else around you, okay? I'm currently looking at the tiles, my acoustic tiles that are in front of me. I'm looking at the banister that's overlooking the staircase going downstairs. Imagine all of the lines, okay? If you were to draw them on a piece of paper, like recreate your environment around you, I'm adding lines, okay? My salvia trip made it look like the edges of all of these different points, like think of like a 3D rendering program, okay, was then multiplying and then like fragmenting and then like fractally moving towards me, but at the same time pulling away, okay? So you know that dolly zoom that you see in like that Jaws movie where the camera's pushing in on the dude, but like the wider environment is getting farther away? It was that, but for literally every hard lined angle from every object that I could personally see. And then that just turned into me, for some fucking reason, looking outside of the window of the I wouldn't even call it a duplex. We lived in like a section of a building above a newsstand in a very rough part of town. In my very first house, the house that I was born in, or the home that I was born in, and I remember returning to that spot, looking out the window across the street to a big brick wall. Okay, I returned to literally when I was like, before I gained consciousness, before I even knew I was a fucking human being. Whoa!
At Kinda Sav became a member. At Kinda Sav celebrates 9 months of membership. Stream baby.
Whoa! Buddy, thank you! Holy shit, the positivity, the momentum! Sav.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just regaling the chat.
Wow.
Telling y'all about the time I was tripping nuts off of salvia. I would not recommend it.
Cloud strife.
I returned to when I was a toddler, bro, looking out the window across the street to a brick wall that had a giant, like fucking it was a billboard. And I didn't understand what a billboard was when I was a fucking toddler looking out the window, bro. I remember two things as a toddler: looking up at the sky and seeing the blue sky and the white clouds, and then I remember that fucking billboard. And I remember that billboard would always change into indecipherable shit. I didn't know what reading was, bro. I didn't understand what the concept of images was. Look at this. Look at this. Kind of Sav says, oh my God, salvia is terrifying. Like a decade ago, I watched my roommate almost die after using some. The first time I used salvia, I was swinging my head. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. And I literally smacked my head on the side of the futon. Would not recommend.
Anyway, by the way, it came with this. I think this is a hairnet.
Yes! Yes! Severely dented in the house. Super Sentai guy says, I've only heard of salvia, but I've never done it. Only gummies. Wouldn't recommend. Highly avoid. Misogynist on Kick says, dolly the camera back while zooming the lens. Such a simple trick. Yes, and I was literally tripping nuts, and everything was looking like that to me. I was becoming engulfed in the layers of these lines of my environment around me. It started turning into a kaleidoscope, but not like the type where you could see a definite middle and where everything was kind of like spiraling around. Everything, every hard edge, like I'm looking at like the lines that surround my monitors, those would then turn into multiple spiraling versions of itself that was being pulled inwards and outwards, bro. Look, he had salvia in his hand right now.
If you have like messed up hair, like weird hair, you put on the hairnet.
The layers of yes, the time knife. The time. Look at this screenshot too. Holy shit!
So it doesn't interfere with the.
We're gonna add this to the running total. By the way, the green room goal.
I see the $1 tip from Sarah. Can you try brushing and styling the wig before you put it on? It looks good in that wig with a little bit of styling. What are you talking about? Brushing and styling. Who do you think you're talking to? This is not metrosexual Phil Gaming.
Projection much?
You think I own hairspray?
Projection much? Thanks to Nocturnals and kind of Sav's contributions over on the YouTube platform. He has a wife, dudes.
Wow.
Infinite fractals, yes.
I don't have that. Sorry.
But it's crazy. Okay, Nocturnal says the first time I did salvia way back, high school, I basically felt inside out. Ooh, that's a good description. I like that. I like that. Holy shit. So the salvia trip is definitely different than, let's just say, a synthetic trip versus a natural trip. I'm just saying acid mushrooms, okay? But the synthetic trip to me, I'm not seeing like the layers of the lines like a salvia trip, but instead I do see a network of sharp angled lines and shapes. Like I'm talking about squares, I'm talking about triangles, and I'm saying that I could see them kind of like a matrix code, kind of just like, you know, a stroke zipping and zooping all around and kind of like integrating with each other, and just basically like if you were to look at like Neo in the Matrix, you see the code falling, kind of like the same thing. You got these sharp angled lines and shapes and stuff just kind of like layered on top of everything. But if you were to indulge in the natural, you know, mushroom style, you know, I find that the effects and the visuals are more wavy, something like akin to like, if I don't know if you guys ever gone to like a aquarium before or watched Avatar, the movies and shit, or Aquaman, or, you know, swam in a pool, for an example, that wavy light refraction type stuff. That is the type of visuals that you would see off of a mushroom trip. In my experience. I mean, in a person's experience that I happen to know very well. Tifa Lockhart, the waifu. Salvia was good to me. Gotta respect it like Soul's boss. True. You still have salvia on your bucket list? Fear? I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but don't do it. But if you do, be sure to leave a full book report. How long does that last? The salvia doesn't last very long, in fact. You will feel like you lived a lifetime, but it's only been like 10, 15 minutes. And then you snap out of it. And here's the thing of it too. When you snap out of the salvia trip, you are covered in sweat. I remember specifically, I was sweating so bad, like pop the molly, then I'm sweating. Like even more than that, my entire shirt was soaked from the shoulders, from the collar to the sleeve, like all the way down, soaked in sweat. Shrooms and Sid, whole different story. It's definitely been a while since I've indulged in both of them, and I would choose not to, even if presented with the opportunity, because I have had a bad time, and all it took was that one time. And for the most part, whenever the person that I knew very well did do them, the biggest thing that always came of it was, okay, it's been like 8 to 12 hours and I'm ready to go to bed. But your body and your mind doesn't make you go to bed. You stay up for a long time.
There you go. Private All-Star, hit it on the head. Well, Tifa has great tits. Well,
whoa!
Tifa. I mean it, like seriously, that's all anyone fucking says about Tifa.
She's also a very good friend to Cloud, so write that down.
Is terrible. She's a terrible character. And that's the thing, that was the idea that Square Enix had. Let's have a fucking, it's the first 3D Final Fantasy, so let's make one with a girl with big boobs.
Oh, fuck off, Phil. What an immature, what an immature
fucking work
thing to
Final
say.
Fantasy 7 was an insane bestseller. A lot of kids bought it for fucking Tifa. No exaggeration or lie. 100% that happened.
Okay, and?
Do you think Tifa and Lulu were the same character as far as design goes? They were
yes. Shout out to Lulu.
Giant boobs put into the game for sexual appeal. Absolutely. Are they the same character? No, Lulu actually has a backstory that's kind of interesting, in my opinion, in Final Fantasy X. It's not a huge one.
It's not huge.
Backstory. All right. While Tifa is more like, well, I knew Cloud when he was young, and now I'm part of this rebel group for some.
Wrong, you fucking idiot! Did you even play the game? Tifa was very important in Cloud's life. She's the one that brings him back from the brink. You fucking idiot!
Right? It was very basic, but at least she had a story. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Let's just talk about that midriff for a little bit. I will not take any Tifa slander in this house, bitch. Now, I've never played Final Fantasy VII. Is Cloud even a real person? Well, misogynist, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But I would highly recommend, if you're not gonna play the original game, I would highly recommend you play the remake and then maybe watch a video essay on the original Final Fantasy VII, because I don't know, maybe it's my rose-tinted glasses, maybe it's my nostalgia talking. Final Fantasy VII was my first Final Fantasy that I saw all the way through. And it came in a very important time of my life. South Park was first becoming a thing. And I was watching my buddy play Final Fantasy VII. He recorded him playing Final Fantasy VII on a VHS tape. And he would let me borrow that VHS tape. And I would watch his VHS tape play through a Final Fantasy VII. That's how big it was at the time, bros.
We just played through all of Final Fantasy VII Remake. What exactly was her...
Tifa, best waifu, hands down, followed closely by Ellie from Xenogears. The OG Let's Plays, yes.
Contribution to the game besides being a fighting companion in the game? Barrett was the leader of the Returners, right?
No! Of Avalanche! Barrett was the leader of Avalanche! The Returners was in Final Fantasy VI. And that was led by Locke.
Ancient,
fucking idiot.
Right? Cloud.
See, Jess Cup knows.
Right? Okay, you think we see what I'm getting at? What did Tifa add exactly?
She was Cloud's childhood friend. She knows... the fucking promise, bro! Cloud made a promise to Tifa that whenever she was in trouble, he would come save her. It's Avalanche, bitch!
I guess I rest my case.
True.
Now everyone's defending Tifa. You're not going to win with this one. But Brazen Mom said she was the childhood friend of the main character and a good friend of Barrett, leader of Avalanche, and is out for revenge against Sephiroth for burning down Nibelheim. Have you played the original?
It's Nibelheim! Nibelheim! Next thing he's going to say, her name is Yuffie. It's Yuffie.
I did. Remember that backstory for Tifa doesn't come into play until much.
Bannon was the leader of the Returners, not Locke. Shit, I fucked up. Are you sure?
much later in the game. The better parts of the game, by the way.
No, it doesn't. It happens in disc 1.
Anyone who'd ever played the original Final Fantasy VII and only played the remake doesn't even
You
know
only
that.
play Kingdom Hearts.
Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
Like I said, at least if you're playing the remake, you're like, okay, I understand Barrett's role, pretty important. I understand Aerith's role, very important. You know, Red 13 is an interesting character because he's been experimented and captured on by Shinra. And then nothing. Tifa gets no story.
Phil would like Yuffie more. 17-year-old ass.
Much later on, she gets a story. And by the way, it's kind of glossed.
Yuffie. It's Yuffie.
I'm just saying.
Yuffie.
I know she has that one dramatic scene where it shows her father gets killed, and then she's out for revenge and all of that. But it's, you know what I mean? Like, still, she's a shallow character compared to everyone else.
Oh my god. I will not take this Tifa slander. Detective Detractor with the moral support. I am 100% sure Bannon was the leader. Look it up. Final Fantasy VI is the only tattoo I have. Hey, I believe you. I believe you. Again, I am an unreliable narrator. I'm a fucking pothead. I just told you about the time I knew somebody that did salvia and then compared it to the trips that they had with acid and mushrooms. So
starts off pretty emotionally distant, like Cloud and Barrett.
William Baker! Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Red 13 says misogynist. He's a dog who almost... Yes. Yes.
Both games waste no time in introducing Tifa's personality. She's quickly established to be a dedicated, motherly, and caring childhood friend, who has no trouble defending herself either. It's hard to dislike such a loving and independent person. She's also so supportive of not only Cloud and the members of Avalanche, but everyone in Sector 7 as well. And while at first glance it seems like she has everything under control, it doesn't take long for the player to realize how much she's actually struggling. One of my favorite parts of Tifa's character writing is how quickly the game establishes that she's just like us, a human being.
Wow. Well, holy shit. Severely dented. If you don't mind, I would love to make your content a cornerstone of this corner of the internet. We're hot. We just put this away for a second. Let me just put this away for a second. Let me just put this right here. Let me just get rid of Tifa. We're done talking about Tifa. Let me just take a little looky look. I'm going to take a look see at my other playlist. I have a second playlist, and I think it's about that time. I mean, if you said Jesse, I'd get it. I did play a little bit of that Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first one. I was not, like, I'm now a huge Jesse fan because of the remake. King Be Cruel!
That King Cruel became a member. That King Cruel celebrates 9 months of membership. That's a spicy ping.
Hey!
Tifa's best girl and Yuffie.
Hey! Thank you, King Be Cruel! Thank you for making my emojis do that. I didn't know that they can do that.
Legalize member bombs.
What?
We just nuked the live stream.
At Jusendo just gifted 20 memberships.
Whoa! Whoa!
Legalize member
20
bombs.
member bomb!
We just nuked the live stream.
Holy!
DCEFALCO gifted at severely dented a membership.
Legalize member bombs.
Listen to
We
that.
just
Top
nuked the
tier
live
rated, bro!
DUCEFALCO gifted at Riley 1194 a membership.
Legalize member bombs.
Holy!
We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at MFutube Watcher 9352 a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
Holy shit! Uncreative deconstructionism in the house.
A membership.
Legalize member bombs.
We're gonna have to go on for a while. Let's go. Hold on, we'll play some music for that.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
We just hit the goal.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Simulated Dumpling Show a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the
In
live
the
DUCEFALCO gifted
I
at
do
a
remember
membership.
Super Flash Bros. Yes, sir. Shout out to
Legalize member
my
bombs.
Newgrounds
We just
people.
nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Lil
Spam the fuck out those emotes. We are hot.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Griffey 22222 a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Nathan Irwin 01 a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Christopher's Zazzle a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
Holy!
DUCEFALCO
Thank
gifted
you!
at
Look at
Hexter
that!
Zero
You're making my
membership.
frog and my lizard dance!
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
Get nannied!
DUCEFALCO gifted at Twinkie 415 a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Geralaries a membership.
Oh my god!
Legalize member bombs.
This is 16!
We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Uncreative Deconstructionism a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Chris Goblin 4857
Misogynist, I get that all the time.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
Two more to go! Two more to go!
DUCEFALCO gifted at Doxy_a membership.
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at We Are Some Random a membership.
Wow!
Legalize member bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
DUCEFALCO gifted at Norse Countbill membership.
Okay, oh my god, holy! Member bomb! Holy shit! One of the biggest member bombs in this channel's history. Thank you so much, Ducendo, for the 20 member bomb. Congratulations, Severely Dented, Jatu, MF YouTube Watcher 9352. Hold on, let me turn this off. Hold on. We're getting sound effects here. I want to give everybody the proper credit. Riley, Simulated Dumplings, Chillbotting, Jag Ass, Little Dude, Dr. Detractor, Christopher Zell, Nathan, Near Win, K Griffey, Extra Zero, Twinkie, Garaleas, Chris Goblin, Uncreative Deconstructionism, Darksea the Phil, Nor Scalpier, and We Are So Random. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit the goal. And you know what that means. We're going to have to go into the green room and celebrate the only way we know how. I hope to see y'all on the other side of this. Whoa, buddy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the green room. Holy shit. Now more than ever. That means so much to me. So, for those of you who do not know, when we hit the goal, which we definitely did after that huge member bomb, we celebrate by indulging in the medicinals. We've got some concentrate right here. We're going to be putting it inside of this Puffco proxy, but of course, we got to listen to some tunes as we do it. And so I will get the heat knife out. Everybody, please do thank Ducendo for their kindness and their generosity. Holy. I'll just throw that into the Puffco proxy there. And yes, can you tell I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan? Surely it's not the Oathkeeper and Oblivion tattoos I have. I am kind of a slut for swords. That's my autism. So if you're able to safely and legally, be sure to fire it up, light it up, turn it on. So I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. I could give a fuck less about all of that other shit. For real, for real. So I'm going to just wait for this to heat up. It's got the joystick top to move the Terp Pearl around. And let's celebrate and suffer from the success of another incredible stream. Cheers. These motherfuckers out here don't play Dream Drop Distance, bro. Holy shit, Detective Detractor. Now we're on to something. Holy shit. That's an excellent idea. I know you said something earlier. Let me get back to that. DSP's media literacy is on the same level of a piece of trash I left on the ground. Damn, well, don't litter, boy. Fuck the planet, right? Like, I'm a huge Final Fantasy slut. Don't get me wrong. But when Kingdom Hearts 3 had no Final Fantasy characters in it, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Even though objectively it's the best Kingdom Hearts game. It's killing the planet, clown! I don't give a shit. Oh my god. You know, I was fretting and fussing earlier today. Like I said, I was doing my taxes. I was getting all my tax stuff together. I was looking at all the things that I was spending money on, like my subscriptions and stuff, and I was canceling everything. I was seeing what I would keep. Like, I have to keep my subscription service for Adobe because I use that every day for my work, for these commissions. King Be Cruel says, I 100% every Kingdom Hearts game, and those side games suck ass. Except for Melodies of Memory, that game is fun. Hey, what up, Pam? Look at this guy. This guy yeeting all up in here. What's up, Pam? Wholesome Valentine's Day post. There you go. Fuck the planet. I want used boobas. Oh my. We're talking about Shinji's mom, right? You like Chain of Memories on the GBA? Keo! What's your favorite Kingdom Hearts game? I'm just playing. He don't play Kingdom Hearts. He plays Warzone and shit. And he's probably eating his 12th dinner right now. So, okay. Detective Detractor has an awesome recommendation. Somehow, some way to make these things turn into the goal. The HP and the MP. And interestingly enough, bro, I was hardcore straight edge as a kid growing up. But then I got in my feelings over some bitch, broke my heart, my young heart, and I said, screw it. I'ma smoke weed and drink alcohol. And that was when Kingdom Hearts came out. So I remember specifically Kingdom Hearts being the very first game that I ever sampled the thrill of under the influence of marijuana. Basically, the MP bar can show how often you went to the green room. I love that. I love that so much. Warzone and Zoomer shit. Having soup. Look, Keo could probably beat all of our asses. He is built like he's like Marked One built. This dude is thick. You know, beat your ass. Gendo is a nasty simp, true. Smoking weed and drinking alcohol rules. Well, wait till you pop a Molly. Holy shit, me too. I drank like a fish, Johnny says. And then the the commercial for Kingdom Hearts is lit. Yes. Yes! Brother, look. The Square RPG games, the commercials for those games, they would play during Monday Night Raw. And I remember watching every Monday Night Raw. It was appointment television for me. I'd get good and stoned and I'd watch Monday Night Raw. And they would always have the Final Fantasy commercials for it. Taz was pretending to play Final Fantasy X too. And he's like playing like a fucking boomer, bro. He's like trying to move the controller around like it's all crazy. And I know he has to like ham it up for it. But like if you're playing a Final Fantasy game, bro, you're going through menus. So it's like boop, 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 boop. If you walk away. I'll stop. Mary James seems to be a common theme. Yes. All of the shit that you see on this stream is literally a reflection of the peaks of my youth, dude. It was when I was watching Adult Swim for wrestling. I was backyard wrestling, just graduated high school, still playing video games in my friend's basement, watching Aphex Twin and Tool videos, thinking I was like a genius, like a genius. Oh, and speaking of wrestling, let me just go ahead and talk about this. Let me just bring this up. I was supposed to have a episode of Smark Dudes. I was going to have a wrestling show. We were going to talk about wrestling. And it didn't happen. It was going to happen on Monday after the Royal Rumble. And now that Keo's here, let me go ahead and ask you. Taz playing games and eating Subway on TV is a dream. It's a fever dream. The Royal Rumble. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble, because personally, it was a good thing I was high while I was watching it and eating delicious food, because other than that,
And his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down.
it's all about the Pizza Hut demo disc from back in the day, brother. Take me back to when I didn't need fucking to pay bills and shit. Arya, thank you for scaring the shit out of me. I didn't need those last 5 minutes of my life. Look, earlier today, I was in like a do not resuscitate mood. All right. But hanging out with you guys here today gives me the strength to keep going. I'm glad that I turned on the camera. I'm glad that you guys are here with me. And I'm glad that I was able to be vulnerable to you guys and say, hey, we didn't do Smart Dudes because the Royal Rumble sucked. And honestly, like PWR, he got his shit pushed in. He got his shit pushed in because he was trying to do this big abuse expose on DSP and ReviewTechUSA, and nobody called in. The Chef Boyardee commercial. Yes. What about the this is WCW related, but remember the commercial with Sting and he kicked down the door and beat the shit out of some kid like Crow Sting? Missed that stream, sadly. Well, I rage quit it. I ended up just saying, fuck it. It was not what I thought it was. And what I thought it was going to be was entertaining. So I kind of rage quit halfway through it. I was even playing a video game as I was doing it. I was like, brother, I need to play Call of Duty or something, get some camos. I was playing Zenless Zone Zero so I can look at some anime titties at least. And none of that shit could save it. I was sitting there going, brothers, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it no more. It was 3 or 4 hours. You can go back on the channel and see if you want to watch it. But like, should have called in. Here's the thing. I remember, you never forget your first. He is entertaining. He is more entertaining than DSP if we're going to be open and honest about it. So I knew something was up when 220 Duce Vin
Diaz is king
was coming through and saying, hey, you should call in. I'm like, huh. I was sitting there like, low-key, you must be real desperate if you're coming to me for help. So I felt like seeing him flutter in the wind was infinitely more entertaining. And look, the last conversation we had, we ended it on a positive note. It was a PWR Christmas Miracle stream, and the only way we didn't plan for it to happen, it just happened organically. We were using the power of the community to get PWR onto DSP's Christmas show. But DSP was content with having Ethan, Ralph, and Gahul instead. And you could see it really hurt his feelings, because when we first met PWR around this time last year, he was ready to do himself in the name of Dark Side Phil. So this effing blank, dude. And it's so wild. Like, I'm going back. Like I said, we've got only the best. We're going back to when we first met PWR, and I'm editing the videos to be only the best parts. And it is wild hearing him talk in the ways that he does then, because it has now evolved and changed in the modern day. To hear his old voice, it's crazy. It's almost like a different person. But you see the little flashes of brilliance in there. We've been there at the ground level, working our ways up. So it's interesting going back and seeing, baby PWR when we first met him. But no, the last time we talked on Christmas, he had his heart broken. His little heart was broken.
You're getting freaking torn out.
Because DSP said he knew nothing about him and then proceeded to talk about him for 2 minutes. All while on stream, bro. All while on stream. We were sitting there. We were watching it in real time. There was like a stretch of time where PWR would go live, and it was for like a good 3 to 4. It was like a good month or two. It was just nonstop PWR content. I couldn't edit it fast enough to put it up on the channel. He's a natural streamer. He's bred for it. Maybe inbred for it. The little sparks of neutrons firing past the coke. Detective Detractor with the moral support on Kick says, one way to look at it is do not resign, just being positive. Brother, all of you guys have been very, you all have been pleasantly stoic to me, which is incredible because it's not glad handing. It's just very matter of fact. Hey, see it like this. And I can rock with that. You guys are really fucking cool. Be nice to PWR. He's all right. I feel like I'm the one that gives him the most grace. And that pisses me off because, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier today, before when I was in a bad mood. You guys have definitely cheered me up. But I was in a very, very, very bad mood. Because this motherfucker PWR, man, he got that Keno bump. And he had everything that he could ever want. And what did he do with it? He flaunted it. He threw it in all of our faces. He spent it on frivolous, dumb shit. He was presented an opportunity to really do better. And to his credit, yes, he did get new equipment. He got new audio. He has a better camera. It leaps and bounds from when we first met him, but it's not saying much, all things considered. So again, he is offered these opportunities in order to really improve his life around him. And what he does is throw the shit back in our face, make an ass of himself, but at the same time, bless this channel with this content so much that I've now been able to make all of your guys' acquaintances and his. Remember when we first met him and we thought he was an absolute schizo? He's now more human than he's ever been. And I guess that's grading on a curve because when we watch DSP, it just seems like everything is so foreign to him. You don't care, just want entertainment. I think 32 threats or frets came through with some support. And I was kind of saying the same thing. It was this is all jokes. This is all just us hanging out and having a good time. And a lot of people also really appreciate that this channel goes out the way to make the PWR stuff easily digestible. I'm not a fan of PWR. He seems manipulative. He doesn't seem, he is. He is fucking manipulative. Just like Papa Phil. And the thing of it is, okay, so I'll bookend the PWR stuff with this. PWR, I feel is taking the advice that I give him to heart because I see it. I see him improving his thumbnails. I see him using the same fonts, the same compositions that I do, which is good. Intimidation. Impersonation is the most sincerest form of flattery, right? And it's worked. It's tried and it's true. And I know what works and I know what sticks out. So now he's adopting all of this stuff. I hear him saying things that I say a lot on stream. So I know he watches this shit. And if not, I'm sure one of y'all are going back to him and saying, did you see what he just said about you? That son of a bitch. He's got his little birdies. Detective Detractor with the moral support saying, comparison is the thief of joy. It's easy to look at the grace of others
the grace others have, hard not to look at ours. And exactly right. So when you sit there and you think about all the things that you don't have, you're blind to the things that you do have. Very deep. Mainstream entertainment is shit. We got to entertain each other. Now, I have not seen, like, outside of like streaming shows like Fallout and Twisted Metal, I don't watch real TV anymore. And I used to install the shit for a living. I am so blown away that we do live in a world now where we don't watch television. Like, I remember sitting on the sofa and doing event television, like Comedy Central and Cartoon Network and MTV when it had the music videos and all of that. It's crazy. It doesn't really affect me anymore. I couldn't imagine a world where I did not watch TV, and now I live it. Posted the Etu Zach in his Discord. Uh-oh. You think he's too regarded to manipulate? I think he's just a weird dude. I think he scrapes like the very bare minimum of what he thinks like could get him what he wants. Like he's not very sly, He's not very cunning, but he's trying. And then when it doesn't work, he adapts. He does change, He does like modify. He does. Remember when he was always censoring himself and then he was telling other people to censor themselves when talking to him? Total like dick swinging move there. But of course, I guess everybody was like buddy trolling him and just like kind of adopting his shit to make it funny, And the call-in shows was probably the best thing. Like, and that's one thing that we always gave PWR was that he was always willing to have conversations. Like, I remember when he was talking to Ames last and they had a cordial, positive, and meaningful conversation about pro wrestling. Like, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Rope says they stopped watching television at least a decade ago. Damn. And then Marco says he acts like some innocent autistic Burger King eating young dude. I don't like PWR. And see, that's the thing. It's crazy. We have a lot of people that come through this corner of the internet, people that despise PWR, like Dashfire and King Be Cruel. And then you get actual people that legitimately hang out with PWR and consider him a friend and stuff like that over on their corner of the internet. They come over here to hang out. Some of them act a fool. Some of them are cordial. All of y'all are cordial, actually, And like I said, like if you come over and hang out with us, if you're not polluting the chat with some dumb shit, and we're quick to check, for real. Like we're quick to check. You can rock with us. There's no gatekeeping. I don't give a fuck. I still don't have PWR blocked on this channel. He's welcome to come through anytime he wants. And whenever he does, he cusses me out. I don't block him. I don't moderate him. You played BG3 with PWR. It's funny. He's awful. I could use some of that help. That mask off Ames call was gold, says Fear Monarch. PWR
I'm
was
pissing
tilted.
myself in bed for $10.
Fear, I'm gonna tell you this: when King Be Cruel finally talked to PWR, I feel like that was like something that broke him. I feel like it like really switched something off in his head because he's been kind of low energy ever since. But he's also been saying that he doesn't drink anymore, which I'm doubting. That's an next to gout. Misogynist. Thank you. Yes, you just reminded me. Because PWR was playing Baldur's Gate 3, I fired it up a couple of times. I got to this goblin encampment. I was talking to some goblins, but then I was also set there to kill the goblins. And then I had this guy that changed into a bear. Unfortunately, that guy died. And I was banging my head up against this wall. I didn't know that you could jump in this game, from like a ledge to like a different part of the map. I didn't know that you could do that. I didn't know that you could jump over the puddles of acid that you throw on the ground. Anyways, what all of this was getting to was that because I was watching PWR playing Baldur's Gate 3, that made me want to play Baldur's Gate 3. And I had to relearn everything all over again. And I remember doing the goblin part at least 2 or 3 times before. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. And then I fired it up. I went through it. And then I was like, I did it. I got to make sure I save. And then I save it. And then I see the corpse of my party member right there. And it didn't have the little icon that said that you can retrieve him or help him or whatever. He was dead, and I had to loot his body. And I was looking through all of my inventory to see if there was something that I could do to revive him, like a Phoenix Down, because I still think of these type of games like Final Fantasy. I'm not used to the Dungeons and Dragons style. Now you got the Wolverine doll song stuck in your head. So, yeah, I saved over the autosave that the bear died in. So now I'm stuck with a dead bear. Surfboard Charlie, first off, welcome home. They said, tried to watch Phil play RimWorld, and my God, it's unwatchable. You can literally swap out RimWorld for any game. For any game. I couldn't imagine sitting through his Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. You probably couldn't revive him yet. He isn't an actual party member till Act 2. Well, he's dead. In my playthrough, he's dead. Every revive item is a Phoenix Down to me. Yeah. Yeah, I look for the Phoenix Down thing. I couldn't tell you what they were in other games. Ducendo says, lying like Philip, PWR is picking up the worst lessons from DSP. Yep, just like Papa Phil. And Red Theory also in the hot welcome. That was Phil's husband you let die? Oh! That was the bear that you can romance? Who was I'm really bad with these characters. I don't remember their names, so you have to hold my hand. You have to put some yellow paint out here for me. Which one looks like, I guess the best way to describe it, like she kind of looks like a lizard maybe. Like she definitely doesn't look human, but she's a human, she's a female style. She was coming on to me at the camp, and she was throwing it at me, bro. All right. And I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me. And she was throwing it at me. I'm like, we just met, I thought. This was like the first time we were hanging out in camp. And she was just like ready to do it. And I was like, what? I'm married, dude. Lazelle, yes, thank you. Howson the elf druid. Yeah, he's dead. And she's Yankee. Roy STFU also. With the very appropriate rainbow and bear emojis. I love seeing that. Shadowheart has my heart. Yeah. How come Shadowheart can't be like throwing it this way? Gith Yan Ki. Okay, yes. I do appreciate it when you guys spell these things out phonetically for me. I also appreciate you guys.
At Fear Monarch super chatted $2.20. Let me bless this saltine with some cheese. Front facing baby chick emoji, strawberry emoji, peach emoji, blueberries emoji, pear emoji.
Wow, Fear Monarch, thank you so much for that very generous super chat. Thank you for spreading some cheese on this cracker. Now more than ever. Now more than ever. Oh my God. I didn't even know the emojis would dance across the screen like that. That's effing awesome. Hold on a second. I lost my train of thought. You probably couldn't revive him yet. Okay, I'm gonna read that. Surfboard Charlie says, it was funny watching Phil get owned in Street Fighter earlier. He's in such a bad mood. That's his only validation in life, dude. And he refuses to play as Cammy, even though she's a dang dirty pattern player. You missed out on Shadow Curse Land stuff with him, I guess. I'm in the middle of so many quests. I don't even know what's happening. I swallowed the slug thing, the mind slug thing. I ate it. I ate it in front of the vampire, and the vampire was all like, quiet. It's so delicate and devious. And I'm like, okay, dude, you just say that you wanted the slug. I ate the slug in front of him. I was like, this is my slug, dude. And then rope over on the Keck platform with the bear emojis and this very generous front-facing baby chick. Yeah, all of my Baldur's Gate 3 people are like, oh my God, dude, you fucking pedestrian. Get out of here. Fear Monarch continues. I was in the same boat you were in. I lost my comfy job. but just got a potentially new equally comfy gig with free Monster energy drinks. Let's go. Our rising tide lifts all ships. F&A. I was just about to start winding down for the evening too when the beautiful in real life female style waifu walks in the door. The camera goes off, but I cannot say enough how much you guys cheered me up today. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you know what? We're going to finish the stream strong. Let's just take it over to the other set, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Whoa, buddy. Hello. Welcome back to the Level 99 live stream. We're hot.
We're hot, dude.
And it's all your fault. Rope with the 50 kicks over on kick. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This emote wall that I'm using for the kick platform, it surprises me with new and interesting like ways the emojis show up on the screen every time. Thank you so much, Rope, over on kick for the 50 kicks. Thank you.
Thank you.
What did Asmon say about Phil? Well, it essentially was like another Glaze session, but like ironically. So you know Phil's gonna have a retort. He's going to get that Asmongold bump. And here we go again, back to square one. He did it. He fell right into his trap every single time. But it'll be content for us. So as soon as we get the update, you know that we're going to be covering it. And in fact, guys, you know what? You know, I usually don't do this, but I'm thinking about maybe doing a stream tomorrow, Thursday, perhaps, but not just any stream. I want to do, since we didn't do it tonight, and you know what? I could tell you it all night long, but let me just show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I have a playlist, but it's a playlist specifically for kick. And I want to let you guys know what I have in store for you guys, because they let us get away with more on kick. We have Promo Joey, okay? It's a channel that I really want to see you guys get familiar with if you're a pro wrestling style fan like I am. I think Fear Monarch got me wise to When I Was Dying from Off the Air. I would love to share in my love for this MTV show that was super trippy when it was on. It was called Off the Air, a bunch of 15-minute episodes about anything. This was featured on one of those, I do believe. And then, not to be outdone, this is the shit that I really hope latches on. Because if we're streaming on Kick, we're going to be watching some Joshis beating the shit out of each other, deathmatch style. We were sampling the thrills of... if Drunk Driver was here, he'd be able to correct my pronunciations. But we got some FMW... Joshi deathmatch wrestling. We've got some American style deathmatch female wrestling, Sabu and Cactus Jack. And then I'm actually very, very excited to see this one. Stardom is a promotion full of the Joshis. They do love beating the shit out of each other. This is a 10-minute supercut of the stiffest moments, and it's just part one. So I'm thinking tomorrow, Thursday night, we just stream on Kick. The after party will be on Kick tomorrow. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. That's what we're going to be doing on Thursday. But tonight, I said it earlier, but you guys really, really, really came through. Thank you so much for making this quite possibly one of the best streams. And you know what? No, I'm going to say it. Tony Schiavone said it best. This was the greatest stream in the history of our sport. And you want to know why?
Do you want to know? Well, I'm going to blame Severely Dented Real for coming through with the follow on Kick. I'm going to blame Indrid for the huge raid and the host over on YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to thank Trent Jarman for subscribing to the YouTube channel. I want to thank Misogynist for the 1 gifted sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, Misogynist, and congratulations, Boba the Fat, but not to be outdone. Fear Monarch with the huge super chat. Thank you so much for blessing this saltine with that cheese. And last but certainly not least, Ducendo. Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Misogynist. Misogynist did it again. Another gifted sub. Thank you so much, Misogynist. And congratulations, Severely Dented, for not only the excellent video that you shared with the class, but for your company the entire stream through. I really do appreciate it, especially on Kick. Kick really does take care of their creators. So tomorrow we are definitely going to be showing the Kick channel some love. Kick exclusive. Hold on. We're going to do this right. Because the real MVP of the stream, Ducendo, with the huge member bomb. Yes, you're getting your entire ass segment right here. Ducendo, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs and congratulations. Severely Dented, Jatu, MF YouTube Watcher, Riley, Simulated Dumplings, Chillbotting, Jagas, Little Dude, Dr. Detractor, Christopher, I'm going to get this last name right one of these days, Zazazel, you'll correct me, I'm sure. Nathan, Near Win, K. Griffey, Extra Zero, Twinkie, Gira, Lairs, Chris Goblin, Uncreative Deconstructionalism, Darkseid to Phil, North Scout BA, and We Are Some Random. Wow. It's incredible. You want some more SF6 matches, though? Severely Dented? You got it. We're going to do it. I did not know you guys were hot for it. I just threw it on randomly that one time, and you guys really enjoyed it. So we'll do that. You got to give the people what they want. Fuck it, have another. What was it that PWR said when that alternative lifestyle stepped to him? I was literally watching the video back the other day. He said, fuck it. But with all that being said, guys, I love each and every one of you platonically and consensually. Please do stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And until tomorrow night, exclusively on Kick, take care. Wait a minute. We gotta raid out. What are we doing? Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna send you off. Who's live right now? It's an encore, baby. That would be so rude to Indrid if I didn't pass the raid along. I'd raid out to Casino, but I don't know how to raid on Kick. Oh, and then also thank you, King Be Cruel, Kinda Savage, Nocturnal, for resubbing to the channel. Wow. Did I say that when we were celebrating? All right, I'm going to send you over to Ames. Shout out to Ames. We love Ames. He's live right now. Be sure to show Ames the same love and support that you've been showing me. Be sure to tell him that I sent you. Well, I mean, YouTube will say that I sent them. So... And then if we're hanging out over on Twitch, I would raid you out to my friend Pro Locar, but his computer is not working right now. He cannot stream. And I miss him. Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, my buddy MMA Marks. I trained him. I trained him way, brother, a lifetime ago. A lifetime ago. Record-setting numbers, guys. Thank you. The attendance, the engagement, and I have to spell it out in his entire ass name. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Now I'm really leaving. See ya.